campsite. A number of water barrels wrapped in furs to insulate them from the cold stand in the center of the room. Scattered around them are a large number of giant-sized bedrolls composed of various mangy furs from Arctic and mountain beasts. Against the north wall sits a mound of massive cuts of frozen raw meat. To the east, a stair climbs up to the next level.
We want to go up.
Hey, are you cook then?
He was snoring loudly, but you came blustering in and, well, not snoring loudly, but he was sleeping and then answering snoring, but I think you were then sort of quite loud, so basically he starts to wake up. What do you want to do?
Sorry, didn't mean to disturb you. Just go back to sleep. We'll be fine.
Run up
maybe
the
not.
stairs
Mr. Rennick.
on the rail so he can't see me. If he kills anybody, it's going to be you guys.
Right, well, look, you just lie still there, and nobody has to get any more hurt than they've already been. All right, it'll be fine, right?
Everybody else is dead. There's no help coming, so.
And I shall entangle him.
He's not awake. He's sort of barely awake, but okay.
Yes.
Well, now he's got sleep paralysis.
Roger, can I please have a notice check from you? It is stone related.
Come on. Don't do that. Well, never mind. Just roll. No.
Why did that go on? Why did that go on me? It should not have gone on me.
7.
Well, that didn't work. But, yeah. Not what you're doing. Not what I was trying to do online. Okay.
So I got a 7 because I never couldn't get them out the control wheel to work because I built my new computer.
I'm just going to move you back to where you made your notice check, and you notice there's a secret door to the south.
Aye, because I figured this room's a bit weird shaped anyway. In case anybody's noticed.
Yeah, the line of sight looks a bit balked, doesn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, like you say, it looks a bit balked. So, and they've got terrible plastering.
There's also shadows, yeah.
That's because you decided to probably move the targeting. You probably pressed end of turn and then tried to apply an effect.
No, I thought I did it the other way around. But
I'd like to point out humans cannot do plastering. It's just a fact.
I keep getting stuck. Let's try this one more time.
I'll move my knees out of the way. Sorry.
There. Thank you.
So, how does this secret door open then?
Hello.
It's open.
It's a
You've opened
secret.
it.
So what are we doing with this sleeping giant?
Serena's heading up the stairs. Grimwald.
Is there another doors to the south here?
Oh, if he's
That's the secret
entangled.
door you just found.
Aye.
Rannick, what are we doing with this
With a set
giant?
of stairs.
Going
Let
up
him
or going
sleep.
down?
I think he's stuck in his sleeping bag, Luke.
All right, well, I'm going to go down there and look at this secret door then. Or the secret passage. For Uncharted Space.
We're trying to go up higher.
We
That's
are.
what I thought.
Those stairs go down, I think.
No, I think this is the way. I don't know if this is.
Well, the direction the arrow is pointing makes me think that the stairs are going down if you go down them.
Yeah, I agree.
Yes. Yeah.
I'd have a moan at the decorator. He couldn't put proper carpet down. He just put a big red arrow on the stairs.
It's actually his blood.
Well, they killed him because he made the stairs so.
It should be pointed out that basically at that you can see there's a room at the bottom of that set of stairs right there.
Okay.
When you get round the corner.
Well,
There's a
let's go
room
for
there.
it then.
You mean the
Aye.
gelatinous cube?
Down here.
I shall put Grimwald on that set of stairs. I shall move Grimwald to that set of stairs there.
I've moved to the set of stairs there. I see. Can I see anything in this room?
You can indeed. perfectly transparent crystalline stairs without any visible means of support descend 40 feet to the floor of his chamber. An narrow arrow slit in the south turret allows a gust of cold wind to enter and stir the many hides and stick fetishes that have been arrayed around in an altar of black stone on the short dais at the north end of the room. There we go.
Is there anyone in there?
There is.
We've got to go down and hammer it anyway, haven't we?
I like those stairs.
Come on, fancy grounds.
Jill, I bet they're made out of diamonds.
Oh, don't tell her that. She'll try and bring them.
I'm gonna sit right here and wait for you guys to stop chasing, illusions and go up like we want to do.
Or not.
See, the
Come
funny
on,
thing.
Amber, you hide out up here with me before they get you killed.
My computer's obviously beginning to sulk a lot.
That would
Oh, well.
explain it.
I'm just waiting for this. Either or this is a really complicated NPC because it's taken forever and a day to open.
NPCs don't usually have issues. Maps are usually more of a problem.
Well, if not, they're correctly scaled. They should be all right.
It's ever since they changed. Ever since I do think it was a sensible change, but ever since it was NPCs were copied to the tracker, not linked to the tracker, it takes the downside out longer to open them up than it used to. And yes, he's got it's got a ridiculous amount of entries. It looks like it's an ice troll. It's a troll with mottled dark blue and grey, hide mottled dark blue and grey. Limbs are twisted and misshapen. He stands almost 20 feet tall.
Right, I'm going to quickly scatter back up the stairs then. Stealthily without making any noise.
Make a stealth check. Are you happy with a 5?
Well, I think I'm happy with 5.
Okay.
Yeah, I said it's a big. I'm going to go when I see him. I said it's a big ice troll down there. I think we should just avoid that room unless we're all together. And then I'm going to scoot off out back upstairs. Oh, hang on. Everyone's coming downstairs now. Mm-hmm. Oh, excuse me. I didn't mean to burp, but it was my burp. Shath Bardock.
Mm-hmm. What's everyone else up to? He's obviously down there.
Tell you when I can see. I'm just in a space of blackness right now.
If you click on
Yeah.
yourself, you'll be able to see.
I have clicked on myself. I've clicked on myself many times, and oh, suddenly it comes all lighty. I don't know what changed. That makes it easier. Thank you.
Okie dokie. Narek's bound.
Well, is it even my go?
Jalsa.
must be.
Jalta has planted herself at the top of these stairs, and she's going to sit here and pet Amber until the others come to their senses and realize that you don't go up by going down.
Okie dokie.
Millions of Playboy bunnies would disagree with you.
Bum, 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 bum.
Or millions of politicians as well.
Yeah.
Would you like to make a notice check, please, Jalsa? Grimvold, what are you up to? You heading back upstairs?
Well, I mean, I was going to head upstairs, and then all these people started coming down the stairs, and I'm like, what's going on here? You know what I mean?
Yeah, making a bit of a noise, I'm afraid to say.
Oh, I'm going to get ready.
You're halfway up those stairs. You can see them continuing on. There's something big and heavy is sort of loping around at the top of the stairs, Jalsa.
Oh, Rannick, I think there's something coming.
Okay.
I think we should go back up the stairs. I'm going back up
Should
the
we all
stairs.
rendezvous in that room where they've got a
I'm
thing
going back
ti-
up the
tied
stairs.
to- Aye, let's go to the rendezvous in that room where we've got a tied down guy.
Salty Bart fast.
When you say something coming,
No, I'm not hungry at the moment.
Rannick call.
You saved me, sub.
Why don't you come and see?
Good.
And she
Yeah, make
starts
sure-
backing down the
yeah,
stairs
excellent.
a little bit. Go,
Oh, really? Is there?
Amber, get safe.
Okay then. Mind you, it's still not my go, so I can't do that.
I'll protect you till the others get here.
Oh, with a raise. How beautifully helpful. How many power points was that? That was £1.
AFK for a short while.
The cleric casts another spell. The ice troll casts another clerical spell upon itself, and then starts towards the stairs. Rannick.
Well, I'd best head towards Jelsa then.
He needs
Excuse
a
me,
hero.
Bert. All right, Sparkle Tits, what's the problem?
Oh, there's something coming. Amber, go downstairs. Go someplace safe.
All right. I'll go up, take a look in a minute.
I'll hold it off till you get here, whatever it is. I have no idea what it is.
Well, I'm feeling it'd be wrong for me to run at the moment because I seem to be accidentally entangled. Oh, that's better. I'll run next time.
Can I go upstairs to see what the fuss is?
Alrighty.
Sit here mumbling to Amber. Some people just don't seem to know the difference between up and down.
I presume that'll put me back on the other map. Yep. Okay.
I'm pretty sure up is the way we normally screw things, Sparkle Tits.
Speak for yourself, Rannick.
What, you normally screw things down?
I don't usually mess things up in any way, shape, or form. I'm perfect.
And you keep believing that. Tell you what, though, if anything ain't screwed down, you nick it.
There's a, well, it depends. If it's shiny and red.
All shiny and purple.
No, rubies are nice. Rubies are the prettiest of all the stones. You know this, right?
You okay? What happened? Why did I suddenly go backwards again?
Because you were going forward too fast.
I
Real
ran.
rubies look fake. A very shiny pink.
Okay, I've gone back again. I'm confused. Why am I moving lots?
We're going back up the stairs, aren't we?
I think the GM's muted.
Yes.
You muted yourself, Kevin.
Am I muted? Oh, I was
No, you're not muted
No
now.
wonder.
You were muted.
Ah.
Maybe you were. You keep messing around with your
What were you
computer.
saying? Because obviously I didn't hear it.
I didn't notice you ran.
Yeah. I was waiting
Okay.
to get
Are
a
you
revealed
going
view
up-
as I still had an inch of
Are you
movement
going
left.
up the stairs? Are you going up the stairs, or are you waiting on this area?
No, I was going up the stairs because Jelsa squealed.
Okie dokie.
Beep, boop, 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 boop.
It was good enough reason for me.
Hey, man.
Might take a while. I do like having to have 3 maps open.
Only thing with hair, if it gets too long or too short, or too long or too short, and hardly ever gets to exactly the right length.
And presumably I'm an inch onto the other one as I had an inch of move left when I ran out of space to move in.
Right. This is going to get... So, Dondrad is up. Not enough
Hey,
room.
Mr.
I'm gonna have to shrink the maps.
Tambourine Man, play
You
a
okay?
song for me.
That was the quickest in out of a voice chat person.
Chip, chip.
Exactly.
Try that again with teeny tiny rooms.
Tiny TV rooms.
Tiny TV rooms.
It's there. Arenas.
Willy Wonka.
There.
Willy Wonka.
Uh-huh. Thank you.
Oh, righty then.
Well, that whole inch made so much difference.
Right, okay, I totally get why she screamed.
Yep, yeah, absolutely, so do I. At least it's a colour she can approve of.
You might want to ask that guy downstairs who's upstairs.
Go back, Riddick!
All right. Keep your knickers on. I'm coming.
There's
I
a
don't
big
know,
dude.
but-
Well, you should say, get your knickers off. I'm
There's a
coming.
line I bet you never repeat to a Miko.
Hey, Bert, do you know you said you know that expression? You should fight somebody your own size. You want to go up the top of the stairs pretty quick.
Well, I was thinking I'd squish whoever you said was downstairs whenever he comes up.
Oh no, this guy's Mahoos is upstairs. In fact, there's lots of him. He's bigger than you. I think he's actually bigger than you.
A
Well,
massive set of up the stairs. A massive double portal composed of 2 white stone doors dominates the north wall of this 60-foot high chamber. Its surface bears a scene of craggy, snow-clad peaks in relief the cavorting forms of unidentifiable creatures. The lintel above the door bears an inscription in ancient runes. Bloodstains mar the floor of the chamber, and the piles of garbage have been swept into the corners.
It's
Yeah,
all
a
right.
towering
You wouldn't-
monstrosity. So basically, standing in front of the doors is a towering monstrosity over 50 feet tall, with hairless ebon skin, boar-like tusks, and a very shiny warhammer and armor.
Mm-hmm.
It's all right. You wouldn't want me to come up and like do all the fighting for you before you have a chance to do out. Anyway, you'll be fine. I'll just stay down here. Keep out your way.
So this guy, it might be bigger than Bert, and he's purple. He's got the whole fist of doom thing going on.
Okie dokie. So the Winter Wolf breathes, which means everyone gets to make an evasion check, assuming he actually hits you.
And then I'm going to come upstairs just after the evasion, the breath goes, and go, ha!
We'll wait, go to bed now.
So Snookums, Amber, Jelsa, Dondrad, and Arena all get to make evasion. Okay,
Get to
Jelsa's
make
fine.
what,
She
sorry?
just ducks down the evasion check.
Evasion.
Ah, thank you.
You've got a snowstorm hitting you in the face right now.
That's refreshing.
Brisk. Brisk.
Yes, do not bother me again. Sorry,
Okay,
that was I forgot to mute. I was talking to my kid.
Dondrad evades, Snookum evades, Arena gets hit in the face by an ice, ice cloud, and it's very cold and but she's tough. She's tough enough to resist it. So although she does not avoid the cloud of ice crystals that smash into her at high velocity, she is completely
My
unaffected
hair
by them.
sweeps backwards majestically in the breeze.
Oh, he's wearing star metal.
With his massive axe upon his hand, he sweeps across the both of you. Hitting Arena, but Dondrad it parries with his mighty shield. This might hurt.
Shitey milled.
The the blow of the axe.
Poor Arena.
Sorry, did you
smacks
say
into
something
the
to me?
arena. Yep, I
Yeah.
just hit you with a battle axe for quite a large amount of injury.
If only you'd hit my son, he might go to sleep.
you,
There we go.
you duck effectively. Okie dokie.
Hypnotise
The
him.
50-foot monstrosity at the back of the room bellows loudly. Destroy them! I will open the door! Goes back to studying the door. Meantime, I'm waiting for his character sheet to open up while I wait for the combat tracker. Bert is waiting at the bottom of the stairs for someone to come up. Is that correct?
Well, they seem to be trying to call me up here to fight somebody who's great big. I guess I'll come upstairs and fight somebody who's great big.
Just duck and turn sideways. You'll be all right. Or swim up the stairs.
I think I can just get to the top of the stairs.
Okay, and so if we go.
I'll stand between Jelsa and Dondred,
Oh,
basically.
yeah, okay, you can fit.
And when he comes up past Joseph, Joseph will have flattened against the wall. She probably did when that thing blasted snow at her anyway.
New round. Okay, here we go. Let's see what happens this time. Okie dokie. Bert should not be on hold and should be dealt in. There we
Yay!
go.
Bennies!
That was
Thank
me
you,
dropping
Jelsa.
something.
Yeah, I got a Joker. What the hell am I going to do with that?
Give us
Okay,
all bennies.
The Wolf is first. With the Joker, it's going to come charging in and bite Dondrad.
Terrible. Terrible.
I said Dondrad, not Dondrad.
Dondrad.
Dondred.
Targeting Dondrad, not Bert. I'm going to bite Dondrad. Your shield protects you, even with its Joker bonus. That brings us to Jelsa.
Well, Josie can't see real good around the big guys, but she's going to try this. So I can target 3 of them. It's a havoc.
Hey.
Okie dokie. They are targeted. Make your spellcasting roll.
My sheet keeps jumping around on me. I had it and then it jumped. There we go. We need some glitter. No, I'm going to Benny that.
It's successful. You've got the Joker bonus, don't forget.
Oh, that's right. I got the Joker bonus. So they're all distracted, or the 3 I targeted are distracted.
Yep.
Let me see how I do this.
Click on the link. You should, and then scroll down. There should be the distracted effect. You should be able to just. Yep, there we go. Nicely done. Okay,
And they gotta make a strength check.
Yep.
Although as big as some of those are.
Which the Joker bonus saved the. Well, actually, the Joker bonus saved the Winter Wolf, I suspect. Okay, the Null's Frost Giant. And finally, Fenric.
I prefer the skateboarding ones.
Eric.
Oh, they're distracted.
They are distracted, that's for sure.
And I'm going to back down a little bit because the big guys, I don't want to be in their way.
Sure. Okay, the Gnarled Frost Giant is next. Well, he can't sweep anymore because he'd hit the Winter Wolf and he doesn't want to hurt his wolf. So he's just basically going to swipe over the top of you two. Actually, is he in range? Is Bert in range? No. I have to step forwards to get into range with Bert. There we go.
Damn it. I can't get out now.
Really roll a 1. That's very annoying. I am going to Benny that. Missing. Fair enough. So, Gnarled Frost Giant versus Tager Giant, and nothing happens. Okay, right. Down the stairs. 1, 2, 3. What's his pace? 6. 4. Why didn't that do? Oh, because. So, he's in that square. Is the bloody squares on? No, it's not. Right. Okay, he gets to there. Which from every that means he catches up and can attack. He will attack himself according to that. He will target Grimwald. Good. Well, we got. He's got.
You left me downstairs, you bastards.
Strike, counter attack, and sweep.
You should be grateful. You
Did he
haven't
just
seen
move
what
up
we've
to me,
got.
did he?
You
What?
did indeed.
He just moved up to me, didn't he? So I'm going to do that first strike thing, yeah.
No, he's not. He's going to stop there. Out of your
Because he's
reach.
got reach.
He's in my reach. I can see he's inside my little square.
He's got reach 1. You've got reach 0. I'm afraid he hits you before you can hit him. How reach works. Does he have frenzy? That's the question. No, he doesn't have frenzy. So I'm just going to hit you.
Yeah.
He misses.
Yeah, he misses. Okay.
Arena.
Okay. He's
Sort of
not
stuck
enchanted.
between two very, very tall people.
This frost giant isn't enchanted or an enchanter, is he?
I don't think the Null Frost Giant is now.
Okay then.
Yeah, the Null Frost Giant doesn't have any spell casting abilities.
Okie dokie. He's in my way. Oh, come on.
He hit.
Yeah, but with a wild attack, I just got a hit. 1 and a 2. What a bloody roll was that? And now I'm vulnerable for nothing. My crappy dice. Oh well. I can't end. Oh, I can end my turn. There we are.
Eric is up. Okay. He's over there. He realizes he can't get through the doors. He's very annoyed. I think what we're going to have to do. I think. Yeah, but it'd have to be a multi-action, wouldn't it? So for first action, he just studies you all intently. For his second action, he casts a spell. Failing. Still
The
failing.
distracted is helping.
It is. I forgot he was distracted.
That glitter in his eyes, he's probably not used to
Yep.
that kind of crap.
He tries to target Bert with a spell, but fails to cast it correctly because all the dust and crap and the sparkly glitter. I couldn't think of the word. All the glitter flying around the place still. Okay, Narek. He's a bit upset.
Do the Birdman.
Okay, he snaps the bindings round him. What's his pace? Because obviously he was prone, so he only gets to 5. I think he's going to run. He's very pissed off. Means he gets to 9, and he's already moved, so he can move 7 total, which gets him to there. Which means he can swing his great axe. Rannick.
He swung his
Missing.
great axe.
Grimwald. Sarf Bardock is 1 inch away from you at the moment. He just, with his extended reach, swiped at you but missed. What do you wish to do?
Well, I don't know. How do I do these monk powers?
The mystic powers, you declare it's an action and you activate them.
It's a limited free action.
Yeah, it's a limited free action. You spend the point, and then it just happens. You add the ability. Under the descriptions, it
So
tells you
what's
what
a
the points
good
mean.
what's a good edge against a fighting edge against a big giant?
Giant killer.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, giant killer. I'll have the giant killer edge then and spend some points on it. What is it? It's
What size are you?
I'm orc size.
Regular 0 then. Or
So
whatever
anything
you
size 3 or bigger, he'll get the extra d6 damage against.
Yep, he is size 3. The ice troll is size 3. That's why I was asking you. See?
Wow, he's a massive token for a size 3 thing because they're not large.
He's got a very big head, so just the rest of his body's
That
small,
what it
but
is.
he's got a massive head.
He's a bobblehead.
He's the same. He's the same size as the rest of you. He's only space 1. Yeah,
Troll.
space 1.
What,
Wow,
Varric?
'cause Shaft Bardock, yeah?
Oh.
Yeah.
Because that token's massive on my screen.
It's not massive. He's size 1.
Yeah, the token does look a bit bigger than usual. It doesn't matter. I don't care. He's a big, ugly troll.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, the picture zoomed in really close on his face is what the problem is.
That's it, yeah.
Extreme
It makes the rest of him
close-up.
look bigger.
Yeah, I don't see any red square around him.
Okie dokie. You advance towards him. He hits you with his first strike. Missing. Bloody hell.
Good, son of a bitch. Hit me.
Parry 11. How the heck do you manage parry 11, sir?
Because I'm a monk. And what do you want someone else? Yeah. So it's a limited free action doing the thing, isn't it? So
Do you have counterattack?
good point.
Yeah,
Do I
so
have
watch out, your
counter attack?
tiddlywinks are doomed.
I do have counter attack. Oh yeah, look at that.
So it triggers for his, and then you go.
Good. So I'm going to counter attack him now. Let me just fix that. So how much
so
damage
first
does it do for the giant killer? D6.
Extra
An extra
D6.
D6.
So if you don't get the raise, just turn the raise dice on. If you do get a raise, we'll worry about it afterwards.
So yeah, so first strike, counter strike, and then your action.
Okay, he counterattacks you.
And what? So counter attack is counter attacking counter attacks, is it? So
A
now I'm going to counter
counterattack
attack
is-
him. Right, now I'm going to
No,
counter
you
attack
only-
him.
I had a
Unless you've got
50
improved
fathom
counter attack, unless you've only got improved counter attack, you can only counter attack once. He struck at you. He first strikes you and misses. You counter attack and miss. Therefore, he can counter attack you and miss. But that's
That's
the end
true.
of the counter attacks.
Yeah, I had a character in 50 Fathoms that I was running. They had improved counter attack, and so did the martial artist in Dai King that they got in a fight with. Oh my god!
It all goes kung fu fine.
That's mental.
Okay, so
Oh, yes.
now you can take your now you've counterattacked his first strike. He's counterattacked your counterattack. Therefore, you can now perform your attack action.
Yeah, I was
Unless
gonna
you've
I
got
was gonna
counterattack,
Benny
yeah.
that counter attack
In which
roll,
case
but
you
yeah,
can counterattack.
I won't be. Now I'm gonna frenzy the. Actually, I'm gonna do 2 actions, frenzy him, and I'm gonna Benny him if I miss. He's not getting no more counter attacks in.
You miss and you miss.
Oh look, yeah. How's he got such a high parry?
He's got a cloak of displacement. He's only got parry 8.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I'm just
He's
doing
not
what
where you
Kevin
think
said.
he is.
How come
He's
you've
2
got
feet-
such good price? How come you've
He's
got
2
such high
feet.
price?
He's
left.
2 feet to the left of where you think he is.
Yeah, that's what
Just
he
like the
thinks, I
hostess's
think.
undergarments.
That was the big joke about the first edition AD&D book, because the description said the Displacer Beast had 6 legs, but the illustration only had 2. And obviously, the joke was the comment everyone came back with, well, he's 2 feet to the left of where you think he is. That's
Okay,
big
I
basic
missed him
horror.
with the first one. Oh wow, that was a good roll, wasn't it? That was awesome. Right, okay, another Benny to be
That's
wasted.
a crit fail.
That was a crit fail.
That was a crit fail.
Why? But if it was
You
a
can't
crit,
spend a penny.
why
You
did? Where
can't
does it
spend
say
a penny.
crit fail?
Because you did a frenzied attack and you rolled a wild die on a 1 and a skill die as a 1. That means it's a critical fail.
More ones
Wow.
than anything else.
More
It's a
ones
crit
than
fail.
anything else. This is just a crit fail. So you can have your Benny back. But,
I think the appropriate response to that is oh crap.
yeah, you can have your
And
Benny
if,
back. But
the
I'm going.
appropriate response, you need to turn a kill to put in the critical attack dice to show up.
Well, there's a limitation to how you can calculate. There are edge cases, and this is one of them. When you roll multiple dice, if there are more ones than anything else, it's a crit fail. That's what you just did.
I've
So,
had that with conviction switched on, and I've critically failed with conviction.
Yeah.
Because it gives you an extra die.
Because it gives you an extra dice, so you roll a 1 on that, you're in trouble. Okay, basically, unfortunately, what actually happens there is, in the whole kung fu fighting and the parrying and everything else, you basically slip on those beautifully icy stairs, and you're now on your backside as you fall
Staring
over.
at his huge troll balls. Right, okay.
Indeed, that is Bert next.
I'll pass my. Oh no, sorry, someone did it for me.
That's because you're on the ground prone. He doesn't. That's
Oh yeah,
because
sorry,
he's over.
because I couldn't reach the button.
You've got on the floor and now you're doing the dinosaur.
Mr. Burt, sir. My players on the weekend were a lot less troublesome than you lot. I'm only joking.
Dealing with the
In
bloody
fact,
limb. Verbal
everyone's
go on
less
hold.
troublesome than us lot.
Okay. Sounds unfortunate. Okay, Frost Giant 1. He is basically he's gonna stay where he is because he can't do anything. He's gonna go on hold. That brings us to Donald the Drad.
Don Dread.
Now, Irena's not changed yet, so did I do Irena as well?
I intend to change, it's just that at the moment I'm trapped in a small space.
Right. Well, what we're going to do is clear target and target
Bump
Bear.
away a tuna fish. Bump
and
away
target
a
Irena.
fish. Bump away a tuna fish.
So it'll let me.
Bump away a. Ba, 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 ba.
It won't at the moment. It's not targeting anybody.
Na, 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 na.
Because everyone's on top of everyone. It's a real pain in the bum, that is.
It's a bit pain in the bum. Anyway, let's roll it and we'll figure it out later.
No, no. Right. Who are you targeting? Arena? Bert?
And Bert.
Joseph?
No.
Yourself?
Just Irena and Bert.
Well, targeted.
In fact, yeah, I will do myself.
And yourself. There you go.
Right.
Dirty bastard.
Okay. Let's do let's cast the Greater Warrior's Gift.
Ooh, what's the greater version?
It means hopefully if I
Means it gives you 2 edges.
well there's a success. Now do with Benny that would be greedy. No, we'll leave it. We'll give Bert and Irene and myself Sweep Edge and Frenzy.
Is the sweep edge one you can voluntarily choose to use or not use, or is it one that's automatically on?
You choose
No,
to
you
use
can
or not
choose.
use.
You can choose. You
Oh,
can choose to
good.
use them, not use them, or
For a moment there,
Fren-
I was worried.
it's the same with Frenzy. You can choose to use it or not use it. It's an extra. Basically, it's an extra attack on an individual, or you can frenzy and attack everybody at -2.
Right, let's see what we can do here then. I will step forward. You two buggers hold still. And
I'm
I
going to
will.
roll. You cannot use an area of effect over 2 different levels of a dungeon.
Who's trying to?
Me.
He is.
Oh,
Fair enough.
I'm sorry.
Well, that said, I can't stop you before. Well, is it a limited free action, a mystic power? So you can't do it more than once.
I can't do it more than once.
Yeah. What I'm trying to say is, an area of effect like that. No, you could target one or t'other, or if you could do it multiple actions, you could do individual targetings. But yeah, because of the nature of one of them's 20 feet down the stairs, and the other one's behind a wall. Do you know what I mean?
Rightio. No, that's fine. In which case, I'm sure Grimval can deal with him all on his own, so we'll just go with that far.
Do you want to go
I've
back
got
to where
my-
you were? I'll put you back to where you were,
Yeah.
and you can start again. Sorry, man.
In which case,
Yeah, I can deal with them on my own. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, thanks, buddy.
well, everybody keeps complaining I keep killing things instead of them, and everybody gets at me for it. So
No,
I'll leave him.
I don't want you to kill
No, you
us.
are. No, it's all right. I'll leave him to you. That lot up there can deal with that. I'll just deal with this fella here all on my own, and you lot deal with that lot all on your own, and it'll be fine.
You kill the giant,
Sure,
I'll kill
yeah.
the troll, and then if I don't kill the troll, you can come and help me kill the troll. And once I get off my arse,
Talking more hitting bad guys.
I'll let Bert do the interrupt while we're having a conversation.
Back to Bert.
Okay, so if I heard that right, then Bert got both warriors got sweep and frenzy.
Yes.
Okay, so obviously I'm not going to sweep. There's too many people too close. However, I think I can successfully target. Whoops! No, not Snookum's targeting them. Me targeting them. Stop. Clear that. Select me. Target them.
Yep. That's about.
And I will frenzy my Fang Falchion at them.
Go for it. That is such a truly awful rolls, I'm afraid.
I think those are both going to be misses. So yeah, let's go ahead and Benny that. That's a little better. There we go.
Okay, you hit the gnarled frost giant, but you missed the winter wolf. He dodges to the side. You're large. You're yeah, basically because it's smaller than you are. It's easy.
Oh, I should have SWAT. I should have SWAT, I believe.
In tactical armor.
The pink ticking things come back. Hurrah! I'm a happy bunny now. SWAT would make it a
7, which I think would be just a basic hit.
would be a basic hit.
Okay, so let's see which one it has me roll damage for first. Okay, there's my normal hit against the wolf.
Okay, 3 wounds. I think that might be a bit of a broken wolf there.
Yep. And then my power hit against the other guy. That's kind of crap. Let's spinny that one.
Okay. Ready to reroll.
That's even worse crap. Good grief. Okay, I'll just take the shaken, I guess.
Okay, you shake him. And that takes us back to...
I splashed wolf blood into
Snookums,
his
actually.
eyes.
Yep. Actually, we got Snookums, of course, actually.
Oh, right, Snookums.
Still haven't got this Mystic Powers range a monk thing in your list of stuff I can have, have you?
It's the advanced player guide, so it might.
It's available. It's available to you, so you should be able to load it in.
Not available to me. I can't see it.
Have you loaded the advanced player's guide?
It doesn't
It's
use
not.
the advanced player's guide.
We might have a dodgy copy of it as
It's
well.
the same as
It's
Kevin. He's got a dodgy copy. That's what it is.
Schnooks is going to try and intimidate that big ugly.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I forgot to turn on fast tests because, of course, we fixed it, didn't we?
It doesn't work properly.
Big
anyway.
ugly. Big ugly. Ooh, he's intimidated. Creative combat roll time.
Fast tests now will do the roll, but it won't do any of the stuff on the combat tracker.
Oh, even if you make that change.
Yeah. All it does the roll
And
without
he's already
crashing.
shaken, so let's just... he just went, didn't he? Let's go ahead and make him vulnerable.
Akil was talking about adding automatic opposed rolls to the combat
Or
tracker.
no, you guys are both down yonder, aren't you? Too late. Yeah, vulnerable works.
I can make him distracted if you want.
Yeah, let's make him distracted. Sorry. Me being flaky.
He is now distracted. Back to Mr. Rannick.
I told you to bloody stay in bed. Well, tough titties to you then. And I will get out my reach 3 spear, which if you could set that back up for me, please, because I'm down to reach 1. Pretty sure I can still reach him though, anyway. But it could become important if I have to attack Shath Bardock.
You'll probably have to move around the corner of the wall to be honest. No, actually, he attacks you, so yeah, you're okay there.
Are you aware that we can see all of the magical items that Shath Bardock's got?
Not all of them, just the ones that are causing effects on him.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'd like to. Is Shath Bardock within 5 inches of Narak?
No.
Then I won't bother releasing the depression field. But
I know on a flat level he is, but he isn't.
Yeah.
When you take you take the vertical distance into account.
He isn't within a 5-inch sphere of him. No, that's fine.
No.
And this guy is not a shape changer.
No, he's just a frost giant.
So I get that to damage him.
Oh dear me, 2 wounds.
I'll take that.
Where is he? I'm going to spend one of my bennies. Only soaks one of them, so he still takes a wound. Okay, new round. Okay, Narak's going first. Well, I think we'll take a multi-action. Attempt to break 3.
He needs to unshake first. I mean, you can spend a penny to do it, obviously. But...
Someone's out there. He's entangled. Oh, you only entangled him anyway, so he's free.
Yes.
Okay. He will move in close. He'll come around the corner up to you, trying to get inside the range of your spear. Obviously, that's a pure narrative description.
Of course.
And misses. Dondrad.
Yes, he did. Multi-action. Attack me and target me and Bert. And cast Greater Smite. And have it AP 6. Let's just make armor completely take armor out of the fight altogether.
You
I'm-
failed to cast it.
So what did I roll? Rolled a 3. So let's Benny that.
That's a successful casting.
Right.
Yeah.
So have you got the right people targeted?
You do.
I've got right. So we're going to apply Greater Smite, which is
Looking forward
Going
to
to
you
be-
having all low level characters again.
it's going to be damage plus 4, AP 6.
Not because in any reason of the monsters are so OP as your OP that every fight takes twice as long as it does when you're novice characters.
So his armor's
this level feels like D20.
Yeah, his armor's adamantine, so everybody's going to get adamantine edged weapons. And then for my next action, I'm going to attack him.
Okie dokie, go for it.
Oops.
Bollocks.
I'm so glad the middle mouse button on the combat track is working this week. That really annoyed me last week.
Oh, it doesn't. It's not working in test.
So that's a hit with a race. My little light's not on, so make sure my light's on.
All that damage.
Oh, that nearly ended a 10 there, didn't it?
Still a wound.
A wound. Stabbing
You happy with that?
Yes. Although technically is that right? AP.
Well, that was a waste of a Benny. I spent
Yeah,
a whole
and
Benny
anyone
to get a
watching,
card
remember to
worse
say
than
the bennies must flow.
Yes.
I already said it once.
Yeah, say it more.
Say it more.
I have to go into Discord now.
So
and get
yeah,
everyone on it,
welcome.
won't
This
I?
would, if I think this is taking rather long, it would take even longer in 18th level D&D. I can tell you.
That's what I said. Yeah, no
Yes.
one's watching, I'm afraid, because the
Yes.
bloody thing, we started off and then my computer crashed, didn't it? So everyone buggered off. Eric is up next. Oh, he's over here. Right. So first things first, he is going. Actually, he's going to multi-action. First thing he's going to do is he's targeting Bert with a spell. That's getting a bit better. I need a faith roll from you, Bert. He's attempting to dispel your shape change. Having spent last round casting detect magic. Okay. He's about to dispel your shape change unless you can.
Oh, bugger.
Okay, I have lost my shape change.
Sorry, Bert.
Well, life
I
happens.
think this is critical on that. He shouldn't just lose his shape change. He should turn into a random other shape from the book.
Unfortunately, he's failed. What's technically has happened? He's failed on a arcane spell roll. Technically, hasn't he? I think the idea is he basically there was an unexpected level of power and malevolence behind sort of inside that arcane spell that Bert, trying as he might to resist the spell magic, actually suffers a point of fatigue, as there's obviously there's something very you get a distinct sense of evil behind the magic of that thing. It's definitely there is definitely some extra planar entity actually powering that magic and seemingly enjoying doing it as well, if that makes sense. Okay, that was so. Bert has lost his. Bert changes back into normal size, and then for the second multicasting action, Ferric is going to. Effect, isn't it? It's just, I'm going to say Jels is too far enough down the steps to not be affected. Basically, you suddenly feel a magical wave of fear overcoming the three of you. So it would cost me 2 power points. Yeah. I'm also going to hit you with
He's going to hit us with
hinder.
PowerPoints.
A hindering fear. So you need to make a targets cause fear rolls. Yeah, so you have to make fear checks. That would be Dondred, Arena, and Bert.
He's
It
gonna hit
didn't
us
get
with
the raise, so
PowerPoints.
it's not at -2. A hindering fear. So you
So
need
that's just a
to
spirit
make
check, isn't it?
It is. The three of you resist the fear. However, you can still feel the trappings of the magical curse upon you, slowing your movements. Okay, Starfbach is next.
Shatter Brick. That's what his name is going to be called from now on.
He is going to. Yeah, I think he's going to multi-action because you're already prone. So he's just going to. He basically bellows as loud as he can in your face, shouting the name of some awful deity at you. You must make a vigor check or be stunned. You're absolutely fine. So then he just attempts to injure you, but fails.
Oh, counter attack.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Ooh, well, that hits. I suspect that's a hit with a
If
raise.
it doesn't hit, I'm going to be very upset. I've got to add the +6 now, and I say, or the extra die, and I.
And you know what?
Yes.
Because you're prone at the moment, you're fighting him with your feet from the ground.
Yes, I'm kicking the balls out of him. Yes, right. I've added it to the die roll. The raise is already in there in it, so
That's an edge coming as well.
You shake him.
good. Kicked him in the neds.
You do. He bends over in pain. It looks like you're next as well. Okay.
You jump off of the ground and punch him.
Now I'm going to stand up.
Okay. You stand up for 2 inches of movement.
Yep. And then I'm going to. No, actually, yes. So first thing I'm going to do is give myself use one of my key things.
Okay.
Would that make it a key ability?
Yep, I'm going to give myself smite. So, and well, if it's a raise, I just give it this extra 2 point. It's 2 points if it's a raise, or is it 3 points?
It
2 or
costs
4.
two extra power points, and then you'll do +4 damage.
That's probably what I should do. So I can see the effects, but you can't for NPCs.
So that would be damage +4, would it?
Yes.
Right. Okay. I've done that smite. Then I'm gonna whack him.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hit with a raise. Hit. Okay, you shake him.
Yep. That's him shaking again.
Yep, because he spent a penny to unshake.
Oh, I'm not having that.
Attack.
one more.
Have it explode on the last one. That's a wound.
Uruska. Uruska Hagate.
That's a wound whether he's shaken or not. I'll spend a penny to soak that. There you go. Punches, blows, everything. It's one hell of a fight down here. You know what I mean? Anyone, normal, mere mortal, common folk would be rent asunder by the level of fighting that's going on beyond this ice troll and the monk. But these two are just taking everything they can throw at each other.
Yep,
Arena, you're
until
up.
I run out of bennies, then I'm fucked.
Okay.
Well,
No,
maybe you
don't
need to
worry.
go and impersonate
if it
yourself.
If it gets that bad, I'll help you.
Right. I wish to.
Actually, he's used
Multi-action.
2 bennies, hasn't he? Sorry. So he's used his 2 bennies already gone. Right.
Arena's using conviction.
I'm
Have
going
I
to
got any
multi-action.
conviction?
I'm going to transform into an earth elemental, and then I'm going to shove this
Son of
giant
a
back
bitch.
so he's not blocking the way in.
Cunning.
I forgot to put the -2, but I think I still got the raise. So I'm an elder earth elemental with a raise and the extra what's me doodah at the extra time.
Extra what's in my doodah? No.
Yep.
No.
Kev actually knew what I meant.
That's
Kev
too
did
much.
understand that.
Strength,
I
vigor, and
did.
toughness.
I did.
Yeah,
See,
I
I
got
knew
that.
Kev would understand.
Yeah.
I know what the
And-
extra doodah is. Yeah.
And
Did
the
you
extra
say
doodah
Earth
is he needs-
Elemental or Earth Elemental Elder?
Elder, please.
Elder. And Kev also knows that you've got to put SWAT on separately because it doesn't work when it's part of the
Doodah.
large thing. Yeah, it's part of the doodah.
Kev has also worked out that
Oops.
obviously that
Just next to the thing we jig underneath the what's it?
Absolutely.
Yeah, but Kev's also worked out that he needs to work out your size, which is size 9, so that's space 3. So when he adds on the token he thinks you'll really appreciate, everyone will know you're Arena is a female Earth Elemental.
That is an awesome, awesome image.
And still a redhead.
Yes. Right, frost giant. Have
Now
it.
she's angry. We're going to push this frost giant back.
It's a strength test to push, isn't it?
It's post strength, yeah.
Which is the only exception to
Beat that.
attributes out being used as
No, you can choose between athletics and strength. but,
Again, I forgot to put the multi-action penalty, so if he gets an 18, he's okay, it doesn't matter.
because you have to calculate for mass, don't you?
Mm.
Oh, for crying out loud!
Look at that. You got the raise, so you push him back further.
And I push him into ferric.
You get 1 inch plus 1 inch for the raise and plus an additional inch for each scale difference, which is 1 as well. You can get him back 3 inches.
He has to make a saving throw or land on his ass prone.
He does too.
Cool. I may have possibly
It's
said
-2.
you shouldn't make me angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry before this.
Athletics. He's
And
prone.
he lands on his bum.
Hey, you push him back, and he's prone.
Brilliant. There you go, people. Space.
Well, no frost giant unshakes. He's very cross right now. You're making him look bad in front of his boss.
Lardy bard fast, lardy bard fast, lardy bard fast.
So he makes a frenzied wild attack at the Earth Elemental,
I
hitting
think you'll find
twice.
his name's not important.
Mm-hmm.
Um, probably not hurting you, but he's definitely wailing on you right now.
Hurry or you'll be late.
I might notice.
How
Late,
dare you strike me without permission?
late for what?
Frost Giant 1 will also attack you.
Late as in late. Late half a dead.
You keep this up, and I'll
No,
have the
it won't.
Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy after me.
I don't
Douglas
think they're
Adams'
as
ghost
petty.
will come into the channel and say, "Yeah, man, good."
No, he'll be too busy having a long bath.
Okay, so there's basically giants everywhere attacking Arena the Earth Elemental, and basically failing in any way, shape, or form to do any damage whatsoever.
Right.
But you're feeling quite a bit smaller than you did just now.
But I'm still big in heart.
Well, of course you are.
I think if I move to there, I should be able to sweep all three of them.
Yes, you can.
Is that good enough? It looked like I was still a little far out.
No, you got all three of them there.
Oh,
As far as I
Dooby
can tell.
dooby
There we go.
doo. Where are
So
you?
one sweep coming up. Let me see. I've got him targeted. Let's target him. Let's target him. Put in the -2 and make an attack. No combat, not powers. Aha! Oh, so close.
You hit the Frost Giant, you hit Ferric, and you hit the Null Frost Giant. The Null Frost Giant you hit with a raise, because he's prone, but the other two, unfortunately, are just non-raised hits. Roll that damage, sir. Okay, Ferric is unharmed.
Okay.
Keep
let me
rolling.
go
We
ahead and
can come
roll.
back
Yeah,
to.
I was going to say, yeah.
Yeah.
Let me roll my damage first and see what
We
fun
can
we
then
have.
apply. We can then
Yeah,
apply it and then choose
Oh,
who
that's
you want.
crap. Even for a raise.
That was unfortunate. And your last one, and the last one is shaken. So I see. If you right. So do you wish to re-roll any of those attacks? Do you want me to apply the shaken out of interest?
Go ahead and apply the shaken. Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause
Okay. So now
I've
it
only
comes.
got 2 bennies, so now I've got to decide
Indeed.
how much I want to do these. Let's go ahead and re-roll the raise damage.
Okay. Let me just a sec. Let me apply that one. Okay, that's fine. Because if I do
Okay.
that right now,
Right.
if you do it, it should. As long as I get the targeting right, if I get the applications right, it should just re-roll the.
Oh,
correct
there
ones.
we go. That's nice and nasty.
Yes, okay. So basically, yeah, the frost giant's been battered, bashed, pushed back, knocked to the floor, and then you basically, in a sweeping action with your fanged falchion, you sweep into Fenric, you sweep into the frost giant, you sweep up, and then just plunge downwards into the torso of the null frost giant, who stops moving.
And the regular frost giant is bleeding.
Okie dokie. Can't put
Number 2.
Yeah, I can't put bleeding. I'll have to put rending.
Yeah,
They have to make it.
that's what I meant.
Yeah, they have to make a vigor check at the end of their turn, don't they? Oh, is it the start?
Yep.
No, it's the start of their turn, isn't it?
Mm.
Rending. I think it's the start.
I think it's the start. Come here. Open up. Oh, yes. Activate the module. Try again. Unable to load module. Oh, fine.
Oh, a nice new campaign, Sue, with nice new, not at all.
Well, it's because it's a treasure item. It's trying to
Oh,
open
yes.
the chapter 5 book.
Chapter 5?
Where
Chapter
I got
5
it.
book. Okay, no problem. Hold a sec. Try now. You should be able to open it now. I've allowed.
Unable to load module. Nope. Fine,
Okay.
whatever.
Oh well, I'll have a look.
Yeah, I would dig it out and
Oh,
copy
there
it to the
goes.
local
There it goes.
campaign.
Now it took. Now it took. Victim shaken or wounded, blah, 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 blah. Make a free vigor roll at the beginning of their next turn.
I
Failure
thought it
causes one
was the
wound.
beginning. Yeah, I thought rending was the exception where it starts at the start. So, okay,
Success means
Schnooks.
no wound, but still rent. And raise
Raise
means they're
you're
good.
okay.
Okay, so, well, let me see. Ferric didn't have a whole lot happen to him, so Snooks is going to come dashing up to here and hiss.
Okie dokie. He's already got him targeted.
Snooks has got 3 bennies. You know what? Let's go ahead and benny that. Not going to let me roll it that way, are you? Can I do it this way? Nope. Not going to let me do it that way. Okay, fine. We'll do it this way. Ah, there we go. Much better. Okay, we like the 7.
7. Okay. I'm going to spend one of his bennies. He's got 4 of the beggars.
Bummer.
Sorry. Well, it cost me a
It
benny.
did cost a benny. It did cost a benny, so we won't complain too loud.
Exactly. Frost Giant 2 is obviously rending, so he's going to make a vigor check.
Yep. Bummer.
He got the raise, I'm afraid.
Yep.
He bellows in rage and attacks you, but missing. Wild attack has left him vulnerable. Jelsa.
Now, from where I am, I can see the guy that Rannick's fighting better than I can see up into the room, right?
Yeah, I in fact, from where you are, I should probably move you back to that map there. Shouldn't I?
Okay, well, I'm going to pull out a wand and see if I can do anything to help Rannick here.
Okay.
Not like that. I'll Benny at one time.
Okay.
So I'm spending the damn.
Got the most bennies in the party. So you don't anymore, but you did. That's a successful casting.
That lowers his figure by 1 die type.
Okie
I'll go,
dokie.
get him, Rannick!
We're intending to.
No, vigor. Vigor -1d. Toughness -1. 5 rounds.
You better hurry, they need you up here too.
Oh, I'm sure they don't. I'm sure they'll be fine. Now, since he's stepped inside the reach of my spear, could you turn that to a 5, please? Because it's still triggering the old one rather than the new one, and I don't know why. I shall, because he's a little bit bigger than me, wind up and prepare to punch him in the vulnerables.
I
7 raiders. Hello.
Yep. Have you got push dice now?
I've got push dice now. Yeah.
Oh, very
Yeah.
posh. Very posh. What
I will
accent
take the
have they
reroll
got?
because he's a humanoid. I've not actually heard them talking yet.
I have to admit, I caved and bought all of the dice.
They are very nice, aren't they?
That's better.
So I haven't checked to see if they've added any lately.
There's some coming. They've not added them yet, but they're coming.
Did you buy the dice on the bundle? Because I think they have
Yeah.
the dice as a bundle. Yeah.
Yes, I did.
Because the point is, once you
So-
start buying the bundle, if as they add more dice, you still can buy the further dice at a reduced rate.
Yes.
Actually, I bought the first ones just as regular dice, but after that, it still
Yes.
offered me the bundle price.
Which is good, isn't it? They're
Yeah.
good like that.
Yeah.
Okay, that's 4 wounds.
Yeah, so since he stepped inside my
Always.
spear reach, I've punched him in the vulnerables instead because I can't use my spear. And I may have just emasculated him.
Yeah, and it didn't hurt that I softened him
I've
up
just
for you.
removed his ghoulies.
It didn't hurt you. I think it did hurt him.
I can't. Oh, it was Spaceballs, wasn't it? Where the guys punch so hard he spits them out.
Yeah.
I
Poor
think that's
dude.
just what's happened here. Okay, Johnson, you're obviously your lowering of the toughness there was everything, and that's what made that running over.
Absolutely.
That made all the damn difference.
It did indeed.
I'm gonna go. Hurry up, Brannick. I'll go help. I'll go help Grimwald, the new boy,
All right. Well, you help Deadly then.
and I'll see him, and I'll try the same trick with that dude,
Okay. Yep.
and that takes him down a die type.
It does indeed. No, it doesn't.
Why not?
He cast arcane resistance upon himself. Therefore, your wand on the 4 does not affect him.
Ouch! I'm not spending a penny on that. Okay, well I'm gonna duck over here to the side where he can't see me because I'm not
So
done.
yeah. So basically, you aim the wand at him. You see the magic fire out, and you just see it fizzle as he's obviously got some form of magical protection. And as you say, you duck out of sight. Rannick.
For the moment, I'm going to go on hold, but I'm going to say,
Okay.
do you need an undeadly, or are you all right? Just I don't want to go away if you need help. And I'll let Grimwald go first and see if he needs help.
I might. Yeah.
For crying out loud. Every time I spend a Benny to get another card, he gets a worse card every time.
Good. Waste all your
GM
bennies.
bennies.
Waste all your GM bennies. Keep
I
wasting your
don't
GM
hear anybody
bennies.
complaining about that except you.
No.
It's not fair. Okay, Grimwald,
No.
off you go.
Dooby dooby doo doo doo. So I'm going to do another. Hang on, what can I do? I'm going to give myself protection, I suppose. So, what's the one that gives you toughness? Is it only
That's,
toughness plus
protection.
2?
Yeah, it's protection with a raise. So it's an extra 2 power points and it changes it from +2 armor to +2 toughness.
All right, well, I'm going to do that then. So that's all my power points gone.
Oh, it's the same amount of defense, but AP doesn't work.
Yeah.
Yeah, toughness is better. Yeah, I mean, it's better to have toughness sometimes, isn't it? And then, because that's a limited free action, isn't it? So then I'm gonna ghoulie slam him.
Everybody's going for the ghoulies.
Yep. Well, I'm standing up now, but I'm gonna kick him in the balls and punch him in the nads. Who knows what trolls have got? Yeah, in the gangly angly area.
Gonads.
To be honest, I was just picturing the scene.
Oh, I think I
from
may have
Star
hit
Trek.
him at least once with a raise.
Which one? Which scene from Star Trek?
When Kirk attacks someone and goes, "At least I hit it in the knee," and someone says, "That wasn't its knee."
Yeah, that's where he keeps his. That's where they keep their ghoulies. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So the first one was a hit with a raise.
As was the second one.
So I'm not going to worry too much about unshaking him because
Oh, 3 wounds. Okay.
I'll save my bennies for soaking.
You sound very emphatic about that.
Right. Okay.
Because he emphatically wants to survive.
Ah.
Oh, he's
Okay,
emphatically
let's try.
got
See
4
how many-
wounds and he's got no bennies left. So
Okay, so he soaks 2 of those 3 wounds. Then with his last Benny.
he had
soak the
4
last
bennies,
wound.
did he? Oh, was he just do NPCs in Savage Worlds Pathfinder have more bennies than everyone else?
Yeah, and wildcard NPCs have 3 bennies in Savage Pathfinder, not 2. And then if you
Yep.
remember, I got a Joker,
Mm.
which gave him his 4th. Net result is he takes 1 wound from your impressive attacks.
I will request interrupt at that point then. Looks like
Okay.
you're doing fine there, Deadly. You don't need me. And then I will run up the stairs.
Okie dokie. 6. That gets you. That's your full 12 to there.
Okay. At which point I'll say, "Oh, you guys look like you're doing fine. Here, Reedy, smack that big one. Give him a good one. Right up there. That bit's vulnerable." And I will do a fighting. I will do a fighting test to support Arena's attack.
Indeed.
And you know what? I'll Benny that.
Plenty of them.
There you go. Arena
Okay,
gets a +1
plus
to
one.
turn
Next
extra
straight
attack.
roll. Brings us to Cross Jump 1, who will swing his great axe at Arena. Hitting, but that's not the problem. Hitting, you're so huge, you're a bit hard not to hit. It's hurting you that they're having the problems with. Okay, Ferric's up next. A multi-action, I think. Hey, successful.
Hi guys.
There we go. The room plunges into magical darkness. What?
Ah. Bada bing. Goddamn son of a
That
bitch.
cost how much?
Troll
That cost 2 power
didn't
points.
die.
Wasn't
No,
it?
he
He didn't.
inflicted 5
Oh, he
wounds.
got. Oh no.
Got no bennies left though,
And
so
in
next
English?
round he's going to die.
Well, it's pitch darkness with
it's-
a raise, but
is
not
that
total
true-
darkness.
Is that
It's not true
darkness?
darkness. It's not true darkness.
So those of us with dark vision can still see.
Indeed, but obviously those who don't have dark vision won't be able to. Is the point I'm
Or
trying
low
to
light
make.
vision, or infravision.
I've got
Yeah,
low
it's
light.
all my
No,
fault. Yeah,
that's
okay.
bollocks. There's a discussion about this online. There's
And
no
for
such
his
thing.
sec-
There's no such thing as infravision in Savage Pathfinder.
Yes, I know
And
there
for
isn't,
his-
but the
Okay.
true darkness description says
It's
that it
wrong.
blocks infravision. I know it is, but yeah.
It's wrong. There's a question on the
because
forum.
they took it from
somebody
the
asked.
they took it from the D20, and obviously they didn't change it. I
No,
found
no,
I
I
found
actually think that they needed.
I
they
found one
actually think-
yesterday. I found one today in one of the Crimson Thrones. It references a power that doesn't exist.
No, I think in
Willy Wonka.
Hmm.
Biddy bing bing.
So it just fell out during the editing.
Yeah, arena spellcasting check, please.
Okay. Reckon I'm okay.
Yeah, you're okay. He fails miserably to dispel your
Form?
form. That takes him down to 12
He's a
power
miserable
points.
dispeller.
Mm-hmm.
That brings us, when the combat tracker comes
He's
to life, to
failed his dispelling
Dondrad.
test.
Dondrad
see anything.
Warhead.
So I can still see, can't I?
As far as I can tell, looking at you there, you can't see into that room. You can see outside the room, but not in that room.
But it
Even
doesn't
with
block
the-
dark vision, and Dondrad's got dark
Can you
vision.
see, well? Can you see the baddies?
I can see clearly
no.
now. My hair is long.
But
Pitch
I can
dark.
see the I can see the area of effect. Circle. So can I see?
Illuminate. Ignore penalties for this is where darkness is such a pain in the bottom.
Yeah. So if it's darkness and true, if it's true, first of all, has he got the true darkness?
He didn't put the true darkness modifier on. He just did pitch darkness.
Pitch blackness.
So it's pitch dark, which means low light vision won't work because there is no light, but
Yes.
dark vision will still work.
Yes.
Okay.
And if anybody casts the dark sight power works, and blind sight works.
Mm-hmm.
What about flamethrowers? Do they work?
That depends.
They work. You just won't see them.
They'll still be hot and burny.
Powers that require sight may not be possible. Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So, but I can see them then.
Apparently, but the game won't let you see them, will it? Because it's decided you can't.
Well, I'll go and attack Fendrick then.
Okay,
I
I've
can't
targeted. I've targeted him for you.
Right.
It's not my fault if Fancy Grounds decided that dark vision can't see through darkness. That's not my fault.
Right.
I should go with the ruling that if it says you can't do it, you can't do it.
And there was me about to say we'll let you off the hook because we know it's not your fault. But now you've said that, I don't think you should be.
Right. I will frenzy the evil creature.
With a raise, no hit, and a normal hit. It's got falchions these days. What's going on?
Right. Hit number 1.
What the falchion's happening?
Doesn't hurt him.
I'm going to Benny the first hit.
Don't forget.
Terrible,
Oh yeah,
terrible
that should work.
rolls.
Yep. Yep. Well, it was a better roll than the last one.
I'll go on one more time. I mean, I've got a. Oh, there you go. Gorham. Thank you. What? I rolled a 10 and it still didn't hit him. He's got toughness 22. Natural.
Yeah, he's even tougher than I am.
Right. Well, let's roll again for a laugh. The regular hit. Gets an 11 this time. Shakes him.
I love the way the hit with the raise, nothing. The straightforward hit shakes him. I love. You're gonna love the
and
dice
the regular hit with the frenzy has managed to shake him.
Yeah, that's because the hit with the race pulled a little bit of armor back.
Obviously, yeah. Obviously, you bashed everything out of the way, and then you just caught him in little nick, and he's in shock that worked.
I think we're going to have to boost Iridon's strength a bit.
I think my strength is currently D12 plus 4.
Are you keeping your conviction going?
Yep.
It's at the end of your turn, but you can spend the Benny now anyway.
Sure. There you go. Okay then. Could you please target Fen, whatever his name is, the invisible one at the door?
Eric.
Because I don't see why I shouldn't be able to hit him with all of the stuff that I've got going right now. Hang on, let me just find the right tab. There.
I wonder if you should go nuclear.
Oh, what? You anti-magic.
Yeah, put him on the edge. Put him on the edge of an anti-magic shell, and have Irina outside it, punching him.
Elementals ignore penalties for illumination. Yeah, so you can see him.
Miss. Bollocks.
You did roll a 5.
You didn't aim for his bollocks. That's why you missed them.
It's all right. I'm gonna have another go.
He's 50 feet tall. They're probably quite.
Probably got huge bollocks. Yes.
Hit with a raise.
That's better.
Some damage. That's a wound. And that's only a wound because someone shook him, I think. Yeah. Only a wound because someone shook him. So I could be truly evil here. and do that. And then he's shaken.
Fine.
Still cost him one of his pennies.
Oh, took out an eight.
Go for where you heard the
Brings
oomph.
us to Bird. Who's also got dark vision. Yeah, so casting darkness was pointless, wasn't it? Let's face it.
Somewhat, yeah. I believe I still have a giant standing here in this corner as well. Yes, I do. So let's go ahead and
I'm
target
turning it
him.
off because I think the only person who can't actually see any in there is Snookums and
Me
the
as
Frost
well.
Giants.
I can't see.
No,
No,
you're an elemental. You can.
Elementals ignore all darkness penalties.
Oh. Oh, okay.
That's how come you could hit him in the nets. Because you could see him in
So
the
thoroughly.
dark.
Are you sweeping?
No, I'm frenzying.
I'm frenzying. Yes, I apologise. I saw it after you rolled. I do. Okay, well, you miss Ferric,
Well,
which you
actually,
hit
I'm
Frost
not
Giant
hitting
too.
Ferric. Good grief. Okay, well, let's just go ahead and roll the damage. I don't have a whole lot of bennies left, so.
No one's out there to say any nice words.
Yeah, no one's saying let the bennies flow.
Oh, yeah,
Cool.
that giant's dead.
I have given you bennies in the past, and I may have to. You just
McGrancy,
have to roll.
say let the bennies flow.
You have to. He did earlier. But
It's been an hour
I
since
thi-
you said it last time.
he's probably gone finished his lunch break. Did you see? You just need to roll. Don't you're forgetting. You've got complacent. You've got so complacent that you forgot to role play your bottoms on some decent Benny rolls.
I'm kung fu fighting. That's role playing my character.
I gave you bennies for that.
That's right. Then.
Normally, when I do
Everybody
run
wants
it,
kung fu
buggers
fighting.
get pennies, not
No,
me.
no, 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 don't do that, you muppet. You'll do the copyright in.
He won't get a copyright hit. You have to have viewers for that.
Okay.
That's
If he
what
gets a
Benny-
copyright hit now, then
Listen,
you have
I
to
never
give up
get
all of your
copyright hits.
bennies
I
and
never get
treasure.
copyright hits ever, and I've been streaming for like 9 years or something.
But it depends how you get your sound set up as well.
Yep.
If you
And he
if you
does
have
get
it,
copyright hits, so you could, not be.
People
a dick
must
to
be
him.
mean to you, Kevin. That's
Preferably.
what it is. It's
Yeah,
because you
if
keep
you-
telling
No,
everyone
I-
you're a
I
mean
returned the
GM.
favour.
If you told everyone
I
you was a
returned the
pleasant
favour.
GM, it wouldn't happen.
I
uh,
Not a
returned the
mean GM.
favour. But, well, I did take great pleasure in my revenge.
Yeah. Bennies for everyone apart from Deadly.
Good.
you can if you stream sound and you don't record it to VOD, apparently it gets around it sometimes.
Street what?
So I don't know if you saw it or not, but Snooks tried to intimidate Ferric. He rolled a 5.
Snooks can't see him.
He can
can
still
still-
yell at him.
He knows he's there. He's howling at the darkness.
See, it
think
wasn't
Andy
really
will look
effective
there.
anyhow, so I mean, it all works.
It's okay. It's fine. I got confused. Yeah, you're quite right. It's sound based, so ignore me. Okie dokie.
Rannick will reach down and scratch Snook behind the ears and turn his head towards Ferric and say, "No, that's the dead one in the corner. Big one's over there."
I think I'm just going to hit you. Oh no, he doesn't have frenzy, does he? Got counterattack, first strike, and sweep. So I can't. I just have to hit you the once.
Jimmy the Monka.
Unharmed.
Fucking
Oh,
No, it's just a masterwork adamantine warhammer, not magical. But it is he hits hard enough to shake Arena. Grimvold, you're up, sir.
all right.
Hmm.
Okay. I think.
Finish him off, new guy.
Hmm.
Shame you got a Benny back there. He had none left.
That might well be why.
Okay, he'll counterattack you.
No, because I'm going to Benny it.
Go on then.
Then I'm going to Ned punch him. Right, he's shaken. Then I'm going to do my second attack. Now he can counter-attack me.
Okay, well, he's shaken from your first one.
Oh, he's shaken, so he
No.
can't counter-attack.
Spend a Benny
And
to
since,
unshake.
and since you hit him with a raise with your unarmed attack, did you make him distracted so he's at -2 to hit you back?
No, I didn't. He's got another Benny, has he?
Yeah, he got a Joker, didn't he?
When?
This round.
Oh, right, there he is. He got a Joker, little fuck. No, his name's Shatbrook. Got a Joker. Oh, right, Shatbrook.
Bad guy's got a Joker. All GM NPCs.
Yeah, okay, I believe you. I'll let you off.
Aye, so see in your
He
fight,
hasn't
if you
got
roll
stunning
damage,
fist, so he doesn't distract on a raise.
Hey?
Grimvold hasn't taken that stunning fist or whatever it's called.
Right.
Well, stunning fist is something you can't not take if you've got the monk edge, because it's something
Oh.
you get with the monk edge.
Oh, it's part of the monk edge. Is
It's part of
Aye, aye,
monkiness,
aye.
yeah.
Aye, and even if you
When a
don't
monk
do
is
any
start
damage,
with
he's
an unarmed
stunned.
strike and scores a roll, he may make the foe distracted or vulnerable.
Yeah, all you've got to
It's
do
a
is
curse.
hit with the raise. You don't even have to do damage.
So he's distracted. Yeah, he's such a good punch. He's like, oh, man, you distracted me, you fucker.
And it's 1d10
Okay, right.
raise damage.
Counter attack. Misses.
Right, now I
Oh,
can
look, you can
counter-attack him back now, can't I?
Yeah,
can.
actually, yes, you can. Go on.
Yeah.
I've ended your turn, but do it anyway.
Ended my turn.
I forgot it was your go, and I forgot it wasn't mine.
You should give me a Benny for that. Yeah.
I might do, but do your counter attack first. Nah, you missed.
Oh,
Right,
he's
turn's
lucky.
over. Right, Frost Giant 1 is going to use a great axe on Arena. Hitting. Doing
I've got a Benny. Look, that's how you do. You just got to blackmail him and bribe him with Benny love.
no damage.
Yeah,
Brings
well,
us
no,
to
Benny back,
Arena,
Benny back, Benny back.
who automatically unshakes.
Okay then. This time I'm
Conviction
going
will expire at the end of your turn, don't forget. But
Nah, it won't. See?
with raise on Ferric.
Really? Oh, at least one of them was a good one. Oh, I take it back. I thought they were ones. Clearly they weren't ones, or at least some of them weren't.
33, is that all?
Eh. You know what it is? It's because I changed the more appropriate Earth Elemental dice.
Okay. Oh! Sorry. Can't believe you got all three. Bye. Radic, you're up.
Is this guy in any way a shape changer or transmuter by any chance?
No, I'm fairly confident he isn't.
Okay. Well, shouting, the bigger they are, the harder they take it up 'em. Rannick
You hit-
charges in.
You hit your sound filter and
Oh,
cut out the
hold
middle of
far,
your paragraph.
hold far. Abjuration, necromancy, evocation, enchantment.
Enchantment.
Enchantment. What one did you need it to be?
Enchantment.
Transmutation.
That was
Transmutation.
actually a really
Transmutation.
good impersonation.
He doesn't have any transmutation spells, I'm afraid to say.
Okay, that's fine. Well, as I charge in, I'll say the bigger they are, the more they bloody well take it up 'em. And I will pull out, just to make the darkness thing fine, my spear bright shaft and drop it on the ground so that its light effect cancels out the darkness. Then, for my second switching of weapons, go back to the Impaler of Thorns, and I want to stab it right up under his chin.
Much.
Because he deserves to be stabbed under the chin.
Specifically there.
Specifically under the chin.
Right.
And as a limited free action, while I'm charging in, I'll do that. Because it seems sensible.
Okay. He's technically humanoid.
I know, which means I'll get a reroll when that finally.
Well,
works
no,
out.
not necessarily, because he could have just been an outsider, and therefore. I'm sorry.
You're sorry.
But he,
You're forgiven.
well, Siri's sorry. I'm not sorry.
Thank you, Siri. So what's happening?
No, I'm saying he's a humanoid, so you can't. I was
Yeah,
pointing
just
it out.
the chat window's not done. Told me whether I've actually hit or not. I'm guessing I've missed, but
You rolled a 2.
that doesn't necessarily mean I missed. But I'll
I
take
don't
my
see you
reroll.
targeted him.
I thought I
You
had.
haven't targeted him.
Didn't I? I thought I had. Damn it!
Well, the 2 would have missed.
I'm pretty
You
sure the
can
12's
literally
right.
drag the 2 from the chat window onto the combat track, and it will show you whether it's a hit or miss. Player
Right.
can do
It
it.
doesn't. It doesn't take into effect everything, of course, but yeah.
It does. It takes the result, the
right.
2, and shows you.
He's not vulnerable, but he is a favoured enemy. So if I do that one where it would give me the extra d6 if he was vulnerable, that accounts for the giant killer. Oh, and we're Bennying that. We are
1 point
absolutely
short.
Bennying that. I need to put that in, so let's do that.
That's better. Feels good.
That'll
2
do.
wounds.
Hmm.
2 wounds. He says in a desperate attempt to try and make it sound like
2 weeks.
2 weeks from Total
Weeks.
Recall.
Well, you managed it. I got the reference.
2 weeks.
I haven't watched that in years. I'll watch it again.
Get to the chopper.
That's Predator.
Actually, have you seen Fubar?
Not yet.
Really good.
Okay.
Yeah, I was planning on
But
watching
you're
that
up,
this
sir.
evening. Okay, well, Bert is going to do his frenzy thing. All of the against Varric. Maybe I'll actually hit this
Watch
time on
Fubar.
the
It's
plus
very
double
good.
plus.
Arnold Schwarzenegger TV show.
Hit with a raise and a hit.
Yay!
I think you hit him.
One point short. 1 point. Don't seem fair.
Okay, let's go ahead and re-roll the raise.
Hang on a second. Let me get rid of the one that isn't, so it doesn't get confused. Go for it.
it.
You didn't roll the raise then. Oh no, you rolled an attack.
Oh,
That's okay.
No,
I've cancelled it. Roll for damage. That silly little target box you
Fuck's sake. What a load of bollocks. We got that raid, and then Twitch turned
This is
on
going to
some
get very
anti-chat
weird. I'm going to put away
thing
my
so
sword.
that only followers could chat,
Yep.
and it
That
blocked
clearly
everyone
dead.
in the
And I'm
raid.
going to
Yeah.
punch him in the shaft.
Shield mode off.
Everyone's
So,
just
follow it
going
off, slow
between the
mode
legs
off.
today.
no, not that shaft. So I'm going to wild attack.
Okay.
I'm going to take +2 bonus because I'm doing no damage. I'm just slapping him. And I basically, what I'm doing is, because he's attacking with a warhammer, I'm going to punch the warhammer.
You're doing a disarm attempt. Is that what you're
No,
saying?
I'm going to sunder it. I'm going to snap his warhammer in half.
Ooh.
You took the sunder edge. I didn't realise you'd done
No,
that.
I don't have the sunder edge. I'm just simply going to punch his weapon out of his hand.
That's disarm then.
No, it's not disarm. It's just a straight touch attack.
Oh, you got a power, have you?
Because I've got the touch of a rust monster.
You do, yeah.
Of course you do.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Why don't you give that to his armor, not his weapon?
No, because his armor doesn't work currently for 2 of us.
Ah,
And I can smite it off him.
right.
What a smitey attack.
I smite thee down.
Well, I beat his parry. So unless his hammer is magical, it will snap automatically because it's been hit with a rust monster. And he's now got the unarmored defender, a penalty.
Well, hey. Which means we all get +2 to hit him.
And you can only attack
He's not
these
an
fists.
unarmed He's not an unarmed defender because he's got natural weapons of biting claws.
Oh well.
Ah,
But he can't have his
A
warhammer
character
anymore.
control.
He shall fight.
Where have you got the rust monster thing from?
it's on a gauntlet. He's got gauntlets of rust. He's had them for a while.
Oh, of course you have.
Like that's because my armor
You have to
doesn't.
remember all
got it
these
'cause
things
my
you
armor
give your
doesn't rust.
players. You know what I mean? You give them all these
No,
legendary epic loot.
It's okay. It's not. It's not that. I'm not complaining.
I
I'm
know
trying
you're
to
not
find the rules
complaining.
for
I know you're not complaining. I was listening in Savage Rifts yesterday. We one of my player who's got a melee character pulled out his laser gun, and because laser gun's got no recoil, he was doing the shooting loads of stuff, and he was killing everything. He was like, "Yeah, I like this. Yeah, it was good. Laser guns are good."
I just figured he'd do less damage with his hands than we would with his axe. Now he's a bit screwed.
Mm.
If he can't hurt him, he can't hurt us. Nah.
Yeah, Kevin was not Kevin. Kylan was with his
That's totally
Cyber
foxed
Knight.
you, isn't it?
There was a load of
No,
coalition
it
troops
hasn't.
coming, so he pulled out the laser gun and doing the multi-action shot. So it's like it was killing everything. It was really good. It was very effective. And then the robot vehicle they were fighting, Pantera stuck a grenade up his Jaxie and
has no effect.
blew it up. Very good. It was fun. But I couldn't stream it because OBS was being a tit, not a tit, a foot. Maybe a neck.
Has no effect upon adamantium, I'm afraid. Adamantium is not iron or an iron alloy.
Error. Handle error. Core
Okay.
RPG manager chat encumbrance 263 value. Set
I've tried
unable
to
to
share the
create node.
Gauntlets of Rust for everyone, but it causes a non-magical object made of iron or iron alloy to crumble into rust. Unfortunately, as far as
Well,
I can
that's
tell,
just poopy. Can I use that as a distraction then?
I'm going. I mean, I'm still. I was going to. I was going to say. I'm not going to say you can use that as a test, of course,
Yeah.
as well. It would have been a test, but also the added fact that you're using the Gauntlet of Rust to dissolve it. So I think that's going to be opposed fighting, don't you?
Aye, go make an opposed fighting roll. Like basically grab your sword and have a tussle with you.
Exactly.
Grab your axe and have a bit of a tussle.
Okay, do you want to make him distracted or vulnerable and roll on the creative combat table?
Well, let's roll on the creative combat table first.
Okay.
Have you got currency weight turned on, have you?
If he had
Don't
currency
believe
weight
it,
turned on, we'd never move again.
Well, according to my
Well, you-
thing, my load is 60. My load limit is 60. My total carried is 1010.
Yeah, that's an error. It's
Well, Ferric should already be vulnerable because Snook's made him vulnerable. So you
Well,
want to make him
first of all,
distracted
he's
as
had
well.
a setback, so I've taken his arm off.
no, Snooks didn't work against Ferric. Snook did against.
I'm gonna say. Yeah, basically, he'll spend the next turn. You grabbed hold of his
You should be
hammer.
able to chat now.
and the
If
two
you
of you will
can't type
spend.
anything, tell me
He'll
in
spend
Discord.
his whole next action wrenching the hammer out of your hands, as you're desperately trying to wonder why it's not turning into rust. So,
and I will make
distracted or
him.
vulnerable.
Yeah, I will make him. Oh, we don't know where he's going to come.
Oh, make
Well,
him
It's always a
vulnerable.
problem.
We'll gamble. We'll make him vulnerable and hope.
Him, so it's a good gamble.
Vulnerable.
Yes. So we're both
the-
vulnerable as we get
Silly
into a
bloody,
tussle
yeah.
over who owns this hammer.
Now,
Okay, Jill.
Bardock isn't hurt at all, is he?
He was, but he's not
He was,
anymore.
but he regenerated. Nobody's hurt him with fire.
He's a twal.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Okay, well, this is going to be a desperation move, and I have no idea if it'll work, but has that ever stopped Joseph from anything, right? But I was
Nothing
digging
stopped
in my
Chelsea from anything.
pouches, and I remembered something that I've had in my pouches for the longest time. So I'm going to scramble up Grimwald's back, and I'm going to open this little leather bag that I pulled out of my pouches. And I'm gonna blow this mind wipe powder I got from Yap and I'm just trying to make him forget what the hell he's doing. Maybe turn around, go back, drop his spell, something. So what do I'm presuming it's like the mind wipe power. So what do I have to do to actually activate the powder?
What was it, Pat? What was it called? Sorry.
It's the pixie mind wipe powder that I
Oh
got.
yes, I forgot. Oh yes.
I've had it for the longest time, but it's like, well, if I can just make him forget long enough to give Grimwald a edge here, that would help.
I'm going to let you use that as a test.
Okay, what do I need to roll for the test?
Make it a spell casting.
Against
well, he's just make it spell casting. It'll be against his. I'll work out what it's going to be on him in a sec. Well, it'll be probably his. I'm going to make it against his spirit. If you're happy with a 12.
Well, it said something about the smarts. That they have victim smarts requires a full,
Oh,
I'm not
smart.
sure if it
Even
works
better, yeah.
I'm not sure if it exactly works like the power, but
That's fine. Okay. Do you want to make it? You've got the raise, so roll on the. Because mind wipe makes people forget stuff, but because of you and your arcane trickster heritage, I reckon it's within your rights to basically come up with a creative way to do it. So, do you want to make him distracted or vulnerable? First things first.
I want to make him vulnerable because Grimwald's right there fighting.
Okay. And then you get to roll on the creative combat table because you got a raise. Oh, so basically, that's. I was hoping you'd get that one. Basically, you basically you basically hit him with the magical powder, and he forgets exactly where he is for one whole round. He's just going to stand there, all confused, because he's forgotten exactly what he's up to.
Hey, you hit him with what
So
I get whenever I
remember
go
to
upstairs.
maintain it. And then that wipes that out of my inventory too. So
It
Less
does, but that was a very nice use. You literally, I tell you what, it's Willow, isn't it? Where the pixies hit him with the dust of love, isn't it? Except this one isn't love; it's the dust of forgetfulness. You stand there going, "Where am I?" As he gets punched by Grimwald. What am I doing here? As I get punched by
exactly.
Grimwald.
That's what I was hoping I would achieve.
Brilliant. I love it. It's so cool
worked,
because it's
that-
bringing
that
bback. It's
was-
brought me back a fond memory of a film I haven't seen in many years. I'm going to give everyone a penny. Rita, you're up.
Yay!
Has anyone seen the TV
Grimwald
show?
goes, and Grimwald
Yes,
goes
I did.
before him too.
Is it any
so-
good?
I watched the first episode, and that was. I haven't watched the rest of them.
It means it must be rubbish then.
I've
actually
watched
quite
a
liked it.
couple. It was kind of so in my opinion.
I haven't watched any more because not because I hated it. It's just I haven't. There's been other things when I'm thinking about it. It's like I'm going to watch this, and it's never been like.
Wow,
let's
those
go back
Earth
and watch
Elemental
more
dice are
Willow.
brilliant. I think I'm going to switch over to them.
My gosh, they do amazing amounts of damage, don't they?
Yeah, but they just look really cool the way they animate as well.
Okay,
Especially when they've got conviction on.
3 wounds. He's only. This is his last Benny. I'm afraid with his last Benny, he soaks that damage.
Well, then I'm going to spend a penny to keep my conviction going for another round.
Okie dokie. Yeah, there we go. Brings us to Grimwald.
Guess what I'm going to do?
I don't know. Well, I imagine you're going to punch. How many bennies did you spend on cards, Rannick?
4.
Terrible.
And you're still
Oh,
on
actually,
an X.
I'm going to put conviction on. That's what I'm going to do.
Oh.
Yeah. My first multi attack misses. My second one is going to nads punch him to death.
Right. I mean, you could always spend a Benny if you want to re-roll your first multi-attacks as well.
No, I'm just going to. Oh, that's terrible. I might have but I'll do the bennies on the damage.
Well, hold far. That one shook him. Roll your second one and then worry about it afterwards.
This is terrible. I have to do that. That's got to be
Okay.
bennied.
Do you want to read? Right.
Boom, 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 boom.
Okay, so that was re-rolling the hit with a raise, doing 2 wounds. He's got no bennies left, so he takes 2 wounds. Your second attack doesn't hurt him.
Oh, that was the second. That was it. The second, whichever. Yeah.
Well, the point, well, you rolled before I could point out. You've got to let if you re-roll, you've got to sort of. You can't just roll willy nilly, otherwise Fantasy Grounds will decide what it did. But in your sake, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. You re-rolled the hit with a raise, which is the sensible one to re-roll, and you changed it from being a shaken to being 2 wounds. If you want to spend another Benny to re-roll your hit without a raise, you can do so, but it's up to you.
Go on in. I'm gonna do it. Ooh. Right. Need all maximum dice roll.
Oh, were you actually re-rolling too?
He was re-rolling to hit with his initial attack.
Okay, hold fire then. I didn't realise. I thought you were misrolling. Okay, hang on. Mandible. Move. Oh, that's interesting. My my extra my extra damage wild dice icon's missing. I've just noticed. Oh well. Do you just want to drag just drag from the extra damage and drop it in the chat, please?
Am I dragging?
Just drag a dice. You know the grayed out extra damage dice. Just click on it and drag it up to chat. Okay, so you did 20 points of damage total on the first attack, which will be a wound. Now you can roll your damage for your second attack. Okay, so the net result is basically you've inflicted 2 wounds upon him, then you hit him for another wound, and then you hit him for another 2 wounds, incapacitating him, and down he goes.
Everybody was kung
See,
fu
we got him. We got him. We
fighting.
got him. We got him.
Okay, Ferric's up. Ferric is...
Going
You
to do
got him.
nothing.
He's a troll. Burn the bugger, or he'll get back up again.
Ferric is doing nothing except getting the dwarf off him.
Ferric is absolutely doing nothing except getting the dwarf off him. Very true.
As he doesn't have that turn, does he remain vulnerable?
No.
Okay.
There is nothing in the rules that say if you've had a setback, you stay vulnerable. I'm
There's
afraid.
nothing in the rules to say you don't either, but
Well, there you go. If the rules say it doesn't, but that means the rule at the end of your turn, you lose your vulnerable status. Rule applies because it doesn't say there isn't a rule that says it doesn't.
fair enough.
Jelsa, your conviction is will expire at the end of this turn if you want it to. But over to you. What are you going to do now?
We need to burn this thing or he'll regenerate even though he's down, right?
Correct.
Will my wand of scorching ray set him on fire?
Most certainly will.
Then that's what I'm going to use on him.
Hey,
Okay,
Mr.
go for it.
Tambourine.
That's a hit. Okay, he burns and dies.
He's on burning. He's
And then I'm
burning,
going to
man.
slide down off of Grimwald's back and go, we need to get back to the others, and start up the stairs.
Me. This is what I do at work to sort out my hair. I have a pair of goggles on. And then a pair of
I have a
glasses for doing
feeling
watch
that
repairs.
He's going to be hitting me.
And then when I'm doing the
shortly,
watch
so
repairs, I do
I'll
that.
pick that up.
And when I'm doing shoe repairs, I do that. And then sometimes I do that just to be stupid.
And then I will try and stab him again.
Stab him,
And if you
stab
get
him.
like 8 pairs of glasses
Stab
going,
him.
okay.
I've not.
There's an obscure.
These are
quote.
magnifying
It's not
shades.
that obscure.
So it's good for
From
reading.
Confidence and Paranoia, season 1 of
Know what
Red
I mean?
Dwarf. Oh god, I'm sad.
Slobodan Milosevic. War criminal.
That's a hit.
But it didn't hurt him. Never mind.
Dondrad, he shakes you off. But you land and roll and stand upright.
Let's multi-action for a laugh.
You managed to hit three high-level monster brooms at the same time. I don't.
It's entertaining.
It was rather.
Let's target. Come on, do the targeting thing.
Well, you got him targeted. Who are you trying to target?
Let's target Irina as well. Let's target Rannick for a laugh as well.
Well, you're pretending you're Bert at the moment, so I'm not sure what's going on there. But anyway, you trying to target Bert as well?
How come Bert's targeting everybody? Okay, so
Because you've
I've
obviously. Anyway,
yeah,
I've done
so-
the targeting for you.
right. So Bert, Rannick, Irina. Okay.
Yourself?
Yes, myself as well. Oh, I'm going to
Okay.
run out of PowerPoints.
4 targets. Snooks?
No, because I
Okay.
can't afford it. Okay, first up, we're going to boost trait. We're going to Benny boost trait. Come on.
Successful casting.
Right, give
Plus
everybody
1 die.
a trait 1.
Strength, I hope.
Yes, it's going to be trait 1 strength. Right. And then just target Rannick and Irina and cast Greater Smite as a favoured
Okay.
power.
There we go. If you do, you can roll that one now.
So Greater Smite as a favoured power to get rid of. Oh, and he gets a raise. Woohoo! So they get Bink.
That's done.
Plus 6 damage.
Okay. All programmed in nicely.
At this point, Rannick holds his spear aloft and says, "By the power of Gorham, I have the power!"
It's funny you should say that. One of the games I played on the weekend was we had to help Prince. I can't remember his name, from Castle Bloodskull to retrieve his magic sword.
Yeah,
because
really?
the castle was being attacked by a bad guy whose face was a skull.
Yeah, I'm running out of PowerPoint points, so I have to apologise to Snook. I'm no Thundercat, sorry.
Aww.
Rothschild 1 is going to
Thundercats are
basically
smelly.
edge around the Earth Elemental, but not leaving its gap, and attack Rannick, providing a counter attack, I suspect.
Yes,
Someone to give proved counter attack.
Rannick will counterattack.
Well, he realised he can't hurt the Earth Elemental, so it went to hurt one of the squishies, and obviously was very upset as its great axe passed right through you, because you were 2 feet to the right.
Indeed. Ah,
Your
poor
cloak of
fella.
displacement.
He's size 4, isn't he?
Yes.
Right, so that means I get 2 of those on it. Oops.
Now I'm at the point where I actually want to do some of the adventure, not the fire. So that's why I moved him round. Plus, but there was a narrative explanation to do so, of course.
There was, yes.
Dondrad went, and then it was me, so it's now Bert.
Okay, well, the only person left in the room is the bad guy, so let's target the bad guy. Doop 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 doop, and try and. Do I want to? Yeah, let's just whack him.
Sound plan.
Hit.
Yeah, I need to get some exploding dice here if I'm really gonna do anything to him. That ain't it.
After the way I've been boosted, I'm expecting
You're
to
gonna
throw
do
him
the
through a
next roll you
wall.
do is going to be exploding dice. He's a very handsome looking purple faced monster, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
I think he's got a
Snooks is
lump
up.
on his head. It looks like he's been hit with something already.
Ah, there it looks like. Well, maybe. I spoke too soon. We're gonna try intimidate again. Come on,
Okay.
creative combat. Come on, creative combat.
Spirit. Right, looks like a creative combat to me.
Yes.
9. Setback. I like that. And let's we're at the bottom of the turn. Let's go and make him vulnerable.
You round I see there.
There you go, Rannick. He's vulnerable.
That'll do. Thank you, Bert.
Revolver is first.
Aha, he says. I'm running up them stairs.
Okay.
Go to
Go running up that
top of
building.
them stairs. To the foot of them stairs.
14. Okay, so cancel that move. Move you to there. You got a 14, so 1, and then that's 11 to there. There's 10 to there. 1, 2, 3, 4 gets you to there.
Is that 14, is it?
You rolled a 14, and you did 10 inches got you to there, and then obviously that moves you to the next map. It's a long flight of stairs.
All right, okay, then I'm going to lob my bolas at this thing and see if I can do something useful. Entangled
I guessed.
the mother.
Nice.
He gets entangled. Okay, I don't know if it's going to do any damage, but maybe I'll kill him as well. I'm going to roll all aces.
Rather funny, wouldn't it?
Yep, but it doesn't matter, he's still entangled.
Okay, he is entangled. Where is he? There, he's vulnerable and entangled and has a setback. Really can't see him doing much.
And Rennick is now going to smite him on the forehead.
That'll do. First hit.
Oh, you've changed your dice.
Well, yeah, I just had smite put on me, didn't I? So I've all powered up. So that's the first hit, and that's the second hit.
Okay. He is still standing after all of that, I'm afraid to say. On
Oh,
two
he is
wounds.
tough.
I was thinking of re-rolling the second one, but you've already done your soaks, haven't you?
I can unsoak it. I'll give myself a penny back.
Well, hang on. You did one soak roll, and I did 2 hits. One that did 4 wounds and one that did 1 wound.
Yeah, I soaked
and
3
he soaked
wounds.
3. Didn't he already have one though?
So
No.
if you soaked 3 wounds, then he should be on 2
Yes.
wounds.
Oh, but
He
the last
was. He was, and then you complained you wanted to re-roll, so I just took my penny back and put him down to 1 wound.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, because I'm going to try and re-roll the
He
one that
wants
did
his
1
Benny
wound.
back, Benny back, Benny back, Benny back.
Yeah.
Rib.
So now you can re-roll the damage because you hit with a raise. Off you go.
Yes.
You said you wanted to re-roll the damage, so I
For
rolled
the
back
for the single wound one. Absolutely. Yeah.
Yes.
In the hopes I can do more.
Actually, I shouldn't take the penny back because I didn't use a penny to soak the second one. But I will spend my last penny of the day now. That's 2 and fail to roll. I have no pennies left. Net result is he is still
He's on 3
2.
wounds. You soaked 3 of the 4 wound hit, and then I did 2 wounds on top of that.
And I soaked 1 of that, didn't I? I rolled a 4.
Yes, you did. Yeah.
So he's on next. Yeah. The result from your perspective is no different. He's on 2 wounds. But the GM's run out of bennies.
which is still a good result.
Indeed. He unshakes, but is set back, so he can't do anything else.
Come on,
Except
Bert,
unshake.
get him while he's down.
Still entangled, so I think that still makes him.
He's still vulnerable, yeah.
So actually, I shouldn't have entangled him because
Entangled and invulnerable. Well, you're going to get out of the invulnerable. He's still going to be entangled anyway, so it doesn't matter what he does.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no. If someone's entangled, if someone's vulnerable, you don't entangle them, and if someone's entangled, you know what I mean? Because they Fantasy Ground stacks them when it shouldn't.
Oh yeah, maybe he breaks out of one. He's still got to get out of the other.
Yes, but you can't. You shouldn't have entangled and vulnerable applied at the same time.
What you should do is remove the vulnerable and replace it with entangled.
Yes. Otherwise, you're -4 to hit.
He should be at -12 here, I think, on the floor unconscious.
You lost Bert.
I entangled him around the nads, so actually he's going to be really painful.
Sorry, was AFK. I will go ahead and chop at this guy again. I mean, that's kind of what I'm doing, right?
Indeed. I think you might have hit him well. You hit him well this time, Bert. Look at that. 2 hits. One with a hit and a hit with a raise. Roll that damage.
Doobie-doobie-doo. Not bad.
I think he's going. Okay. Unharmed. Oh.
What?
Really?
1 point. 1 point, and it would have.
God, I put.
Oh!
Shaken.
Shaken, he's already shaken, so that's a wound, don't forget.
Yeah.
Is he already shaking? He is already shaking.
He's already shaken.
Yes, he is.
I don't know why it wasn't showing him as shaking because he both. Oh no, he unshook, didn't he?
Yeah, and then
he had a go.
attacked.
He couldn't attack. I apologise. I thought he should be shaken. Yeah, I'm afraid you shook him. You didn't wound him.
Okay, let me re-roll that first one again then.
Okay, I'll apply the shake and you can re-roll the first one.
Oh, bother. Never mind. Oh, no, that was the attack. Don't re-roll the attack. Roll the damage. Never mind.
I say all you needed was number 20. All you need to shake him again at this point, but it's okay. You got the shaken, which is good. He's out of
Makes
bennies.
Serena's job easier. Or
Schnooks, make him vulnerable. Sorry, distract him. Don't make him vulnerable. He's already vulnerable.
Shabba-da.
Oh, bother.
Snooks has got 2
got
bennies.
Yeah, so let's spend one of those and try that again. 5 is not so good, but we'll give it a shot.
Well, he's really pretty beat up, so he might.
Yeah.
It might not.
Oh,
that's close. It was close.
sorry, Arena.
Close.
All right. Well.
Clobbering time.
Gorham's wrath.
If we're going to get like that.
You can frenzy him.
Come on, put it on. There it is.
And you can frenzy.
Yeah.
Good point.
Wild attack frenzy.
Wild attack
frenzy,
and frenzy. Awesome.
I just pick up an extra dice for frenzy, don't I? Or do I need to put an effect on?
No, you just right click and add it to 2 dice. Yeah.
Second dice. Yes.
Yeah. Just pick up another die.
Yep.
Or pick up another die. That's the other way of doing it.
There's a 10 in there. Okay, hit with a raise. Hit with a raise.
Right.
I can't see he's surviving this.
all these damage bonuses better bloody come out. I don't know what our strength is now.
2 wounds from the first hit.
My strength is D12 plus 5 at the moment.
Plus 6 damage.
Okay, 5 wounds.
You did.
Go ahead,
You
soak
ripped his arms off and beat him to death with soggy end.
Right.
Puny god.
I actually did that in D&D once with my barbarian.
He is incapacitated. You have put him down. Oh, hang on, maybe not. Why is it not showing he's in? Hang on. Apply the 2 wounds. Apply. That will incapacitate him. Yeah. Okay. I was a bit concerned there. Took 5 wounds to incapacitate him, though.
But if he's huge, he does get 2 extra wounds.
Yeah, down he goes.
Takes 5 wounds to incapacitate me as well.
Right, congratulations, combat's over. So I'm going to turn off everyone's effects, which might take me a while.
Because there is no remove all effects button.
Well, no,
can you
but
just sit here and have a? Can we sit here and have a bit of a breather? That's
Well,
okay.
there's an awful lot. There's an awful lot of equipment. I'm going to also assume that because of the nature of the amount of equipment that's just about to be gone over, I'm going to take the assumption Irina is going to come back to the ability to cast
Recognize it?
spells.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, and we're going to drag the troll upstairs, and actually we might go and loot his room as well.
yeah, well, that's what I figured we are going to do.
Aye,
Now,
we're
so.
going to have to go down to his room anyway, because didn't you say there was an altar in there?
Yeah, there's definitely some stuff going on. He made a
So-
mistake
well-
coming after me, didn't he? Do you know what I mean?
The altar's going to have to get hammered.
He's dead, but his balls are swollen up and huge, and that's what he's dead from.
Okie dokie. Right. So,
I punched him in the balls so
righty-ho.
much,
So
he's
if we-
fucking
we'll go
swollen
back
up like that.
Where's the inner sanctum? Was that down on another level? Okay, so there was a shrine down on. Basically, down those steps was a shrine.
I
Yeah,
killed
that's
him, I
trashed.
punched him in the ghoulies.
Okay,
You're going to charge in and say, "Desist! For 'tis the time of the hammer."
So let's put all the trolls' equipment into the combat tracker. Okay, and then in the cold camp we had Narek. Who? What did he have gear-wise? I don't think he had anything special. No, he didn't have anything special at all, which is fine. And we come up to the doorstep. And the remain. Okay, so Eric. Masterwork Adamantine Warhammer is all he's got, an Adamantine full plate. Both are too big for anyone to wield, so we won't worry about those. However, if you remember the description for where you are in the doorstep, let's get rid of all the slats. Massive portal, bloodstains mar the floor of the chamber, piles of garbage have been swept into corners, and obviously there's writing on the door in runes.
I wonder if this is the other half of the door that we couldn't get through the last time.
Can
gotta
I
wonder, haven't
have
you?
can I have a notice check, please? From everyone, because you can move around freely.
Well, can you put me up with the rest now? Because I'm still down here in the stairs with Amber.
Yeah, you don't actually need the other map anymore, so we won't worry about that. Okay, you do notice that scattered amongst the piles of garbage, you can see the glint of equipment. It takes you a while to sort through it all, but eventually you do sort out all the gold pieces and multiple items that were obviously carried by the blood splats on the floor that were already here when you got here, i.e. there's obviously been another fight going on. So there you go. There's your party. There's your fully equipped party sheet of all the goodies you find.
Bloody hell!
Before
There's
anybody
another
gets,
difference.
before anybody gets it, can I work out what the powers of the horn are
Or making a cult roll.
to see if it's getting lobbed out the nearest window?
Okay, 5. I can't see the horn.
Magical
You mean
sack.
the
Oh, the
walrus
walrus
stuff.
tusk on ivory, unholy symbol. The walrus tusk on holy symbol. Do you mean?
Yes, is it binnable?
Well, it's not magical, so you didn't need a cult roll for that. Sorry. It's an
It's
unholy
not,
symbol.
it's not magical.
No, it's ID'd, isn't it? So anything that's got an ID isn't magical.
There's one
It is-
unidentified item. And it's actually an item of unidentification. That's its magical power. You can never identify it.
Okay, what are you identifying, Irina?
They said the sack.
The sack. It's a bag of holding.
Yay.
Yeah.
A magical sack.
Now somebody else can hold some of the inventory. Ooh.
Oh, Bert was able to figure out that headband.
The headband is a headband of headband of major mental prowess.
Well, I failed on the first ring.
I
failed, so somebody else will have to look at it. I'll try the amulet instead. There you go, the amulet.
That was actually, from memory, that was smarts. That headband. That's a headband of smarts plus 2D.
So the ring was forged in.
Forged in Mordor.
No.
The ring. It's a ring
AFK
of
for a
energy
minute. I have to
resistance
go for a
fire.
pee.
Yeah, so I identify it and we roll
wait for
11
the
and I'm now on the
avatar.
Antiques Roadshow. Oh, this is. Have you got it insured?
I assume you made that ring. There is another ring.
Irina identified the other ring.
I
It's a
identified
ring
the
of
amulet,
major
actually.
protection.
I thought you did.
Oh.
Okay.
I said I failed to identify the first ring, so I'll try the amulet.
There you go. Amulet of natural power major.
Natural power.
Natural
Armor.
Armor, oh.
But major.
Cool.
+2 to soak rolls.
Jelsa, have you got an amulet yet?
All kinds of stuff. I'd have to go through my pouches.
I mean, an
You
amulet that you're
have-
wearing in your amulet slot.
She's got an
Well,
amulet
I
of
have
minor
an
might.
Oh, okay.
I've got an amulet of natural armor, major.
Well, I'm wearing an amulet, so I can't wear it.
Oh, what does Grimville do? Probably doesn't have loads of stuff.
Yeah.
Can do it.
I will have a look.
There's obviously still a belt. There's still a magical cloak. There's a shield. There's a dragon hide breastplate. There's
I
a
fail at the belt. I know what the cloak is, but the belt is beyond me.
The cloak is a cloak of displacement.
It's like mine. It's over there.
Okay.
Right. So here's the thing, people. Do we need to keep the walrus horn, or do we just chuck it?
Sell it.
I'm not going to sell
No.
it. I'm going to smash it.
All right, fine,
Aye.
whatever.
Well, isn't that snow demon bugger that's after this thing that we're going after anyway?
It is.
Break
It
the thing.
is.
Yeah, you can smash that up. I'm sure.
The magic
Okay,
potions.
It's smashed. The magic potions. There's only 2 of them, isn't there?
Yep.
Relief, restoration.
Yeah, that name is actually the Demon of Wrath from the pit.
Oh.
Well, we don't want him coming after that.
That's what the name
None
is.
of you can I should point out also.
No, you don't.
Chamber marks.
Hmm.
Okay, the doors are no known type of
Hello.
stone, apparently locked without handle, lock, or hinges. The inscription above the door is in an archaic form of scald, which I don't believe any of you can read.
Does Schnookums have his own bennies?
Yes.
Yes.
Is Schnookums
Schnookums
wearing
has
an
his own-
amulet?
No, I was
Then
just
give
looking at that.
Schnookums the amulet of natural armor.
I
On
agree.
his
Got a
Okay.
monkey as
Okay.
an amulet of natural armor.
Yes.
A monk can use an amulet of natural armor.
I mean, Snookums can have it.
Snookums got there first.
Snookums can have
You
it.
can have the
Awesome cloak.
awesome cloak, of course.
What's the magical belt do?
The magical belt. Arena's just identified that.
No, I didn't.
That
I
is a-
failed to
oh.
identify it.
Dodger
I
just
identified it
that.
using my.
It is a belt of major physical might, strength plus 2D.
Can I use that, or would that give me a penalty? That wouldn't
It's
give
not
me a
armor.
penalty,
You
would
can
it?
use it.
Yeah,
It's
I
not
think it is.
armor.
You can use
It's
it.
a magic item.
I mean, might as well have it because you're using unarmored
I'm having that.
attacks.
Boom.
So it adds to your unarmored punches, basically.
I'd also take the cloak if I were you, Grim. Makes it harder to hit.
I've done it. I've stolen it.
While this lot
Okay.
are looking at all these magic items, Rannick is going to sort of start mouthing out the words on the inscription phonetically, because he's not going to do it any other way. So I'll make an unskilled academics roll. Oh dear! If that triggers a curse, it's happened.
It said, well, you think it says only those that can run as hard at the door as possible can break through.
Right. Okay. Hey, Deadly, do you reckon you can run better than me?
Yes, definitely. You're rubbish at running.
Because right, this here says only those that can run fast can get through that door. So you got to run headlong at it to get through. I've seen you. You are pretty fast, you know.
So what language is it written in?
It's
It's
Scald.
It's written in Scratch. Can't you see?
What's it written in, GM?
Scald.
Scratch.
Tavis, shut up. Kev?
Scaff.
Scald. You know.
Thank you.
You know, I was just thinking of something running real funny here. Because you said that's quite kind of like a portal, and
Yes.
the chime of opening says it'll do it, and it'd be so funny to have one of them running at the door and then try that chime, and it just lets them
Don't
try.
forget, if this is the door, if this is the other side of the door you're on before, the chime opening didn't open it.
Oh, I don't know that.
Yeah, it might be a one-way door. It might only
Yeah,
open
it
from
could
one
be.
side.
It could be the same door.
I mean,
At the end of the day, someone just needs to cast speak language for the record.
Yes.
I don't know. I'm quite entertained by the idea of them running really hard at the door.
Could we
I can give it a try.
I'd be even more entertained if they go running really hard at the door, and then the chime of opening allows it to spring open.
Okay, hang on. Powers. Taking so long to scroll through them all.
Of course, and that would convince Rannick that he was right. Maybe not a good idea.
In your case, you have to spend a penny and just make a spellcasting roll, don't you? And this is one of your pre-learned spells, of course.
It's not one of my pre-known spells. There you go. I can read it,
Okay.
write it, and
Well,
probably.
only by the power of faith shall thee pass beyond.
You seem to have mistranslated faith and running. I don't know
Oh,
how.
So you've just got to believe you can do it. All right. Do I need smarts or spirit to believe I can walk through a wall? What do you reckon?
Whatever you want to go for.
Okay, I'll go for spirit to believe I can walk through a wall, and I will try walking
Actually, it
through
will
the
be
door.
spirit. You do.
Hey, that's all right.
I was thinking of a penitent man, but it's not. It's actually spirit.
The
Yeah, I
penitent
was
man-
thinking of that.
Yeah,
Kneel
that's a
down,
different
kneel,
thing.
kneel.
No, my
Kneel
name's
before
Rannick, not
Zod.
Neil.
Oh.
Okay, so Rannick walks at the door. Does it open, or does Rannick just walk through the door?
You just walk through it. You become the doors become insubstantial to you.
Okay, and then I'm on the other side of the door, I guess. I'll turn around and see. Oh, bugger! It's them lightning bitches.
Oh, do you remember that? Do you remember last time you hear that?
Let me through.
That one was damaged.
Yeah.
Isn't anymore. It's
Oh.
fully whole.
It's fixed itself. Can I open the door from this side now?
Nope. In fact, your hand goes through it as you try to find somewhere to open it.
Oi, watch where you're putting your hand.
I'm sorry, Reedy. I didn't mean to.
I'm afraid, really, you
So
failed by one.
that's not the way we've got to go then.
Did you say
stick my head.
5 wasn't enough? You stick your head through. Oh
I'm
my
going to
god!
stick my head
Stick your head through.
Yeah, I'll stick my head back through and say, "It's that room. It's got all them statues in it."
See, I
How
think
come
we're
you
supposed.
can't get through?
So
Only
aren't
I've
we supposed to be
tried.
going? Aren't we supposed to be going down rather than up?
No,
No.
we were supposed
No,
to be
we're
going
not.
back up to find this one because we wanted to see what were on the other side of the door, which we've seen now. So is that? But we still got to find the thing from the rhyme, the porcelain doofus.
Yes.
Oh, here we go again.
Which has got to be further down.
It's in the rhyme, really. We need to find it. We got the chain. We need the porcelain thingies.
I have to be honest.
Yes,
I have
yes,
no
what's the
idea how
target?
you're supposed to work out how to get the porcelain.
But it might help if you don't start in the middle.
Well, give
Hang
him the
on,
time
hang on,
to
hang on.
Well,
read
no,
up.
you have done it the right way round now.
All right.
So
Okay.
only by the power of faith shall ye pass beyond. So if I believe I can just walk through this slot, I can walk through this slot as well without getting zapped. Let's get it go.
You know what happened last time?
Yeah, but last time I wasn't believing I could do it.
Can I get
Now
through
I
now?
am.
Yes, you can.
Cool.
Now I
Just in
believe
time,
I can
just
do
in
it.
time to
So-
see Radix stepping there.
Uh-oh.
You get to make a vigor check, Rannick.
Do I get an evasion check first?
No.
Okay.
Because you weren't expecting it to happen.
Hey, that tickled.
Okay. So you will take half damage.
So 15, yeah? Hey, that
15.
tickled. Okay, I'll step back. Okay, so maybe that isn't quite the faith. Hey, Stunty! You're a priest. Come and do all faithful priesty stuff at this. Maybe that'll work.
Okay, there's no measurements.
Bugger.
How far is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hopefully 8 will get me right across.
No, it won't.
Won't it?
No.
There's no marks on there, so I can't. 16? Shit.
Yeah, you're halfway across.
Oh well. I guess I'm there then. I misestimate how fast I can run. That'll hurt.
Oh, bugger, here we go again. Stunty! We need you!
Every round, the creature, the various statues.
Right, how are we getting through this door?
You've got to believe you can do it.
I can also
check
do
these
it. I'm a
with
monk.
Rini.
I can just walk through walls. Everyone knows monks can do that.
It's gonna hurt.
Does the running actually affect a vigor check?
No.
No.
So at least it's not the 2 it appears to be.
No, it's a 4.
It's a 4.
It's a 4.
Okay.
So you still fail.
Yeah, what? 4's a fail. I'll Benny it then.
There must be a penalty to it then.
I'll put a +2 in manually and Benny it.
There you go. I'll just walk through the wall.
You do indeed.
How's about an 11? Is 11 better?
And 11's better.
Good.
Joseph figures if they could all just walk through, she can.
You're in the room, Rannick, aren't you? So I need a vigor check from
Mhm.
you as well. And I'm afraid so does Grimwald needs to make a vigor check. Because you're inside the room and Rini activated it. So you walk into the room and basically you get zapped as the whole room, as basically negative energy arcs between all the statues and then basically hits you.
Oh, come on. What was that?
You don't need to make another roll. You already made yours.
I thought I was trying to soak it.
Oh, you were trying to soak it. Oh, fair enough. Sorry, I misunderstood. Well, I gave you a Benny by mistake, but
What a pity.
which means you can have another. Which means you can try again if you want. Otherwise, you take a win.
Alright, I'll try again.
Yeah, the door's on the other side.
Oh, look, I soaked. Woohoo!
Woohoo! You're in luck. Probably yes.
Stunty, come and do your bloody priesty thing. There's that negative energy thing going on. You need to do your positive woo-woo.
Have you? Oh, can I have a notice check from you? Because you're slap bang in the middle of the room, Marina.
Does the running affect notice?
Possibly, because obviously you're moving fast and therefore you won't notice it. So that's fine.
Okay.
Right.
Oh,
next round. What's everyone up to?
Running back the hell out of it on the other side?
I'm sticking my head back through the door saying, Stunty, get your bloody short ass in here.
I'm going to unlock the doors and open them, but you have to make a spirit check up. You've got to roll a 6 on a spirit check to walk through those doors, even though they're open, okay? Once you make your spirit check, you can pass through them freely. Oh, dear. Bert gets through. I'm bugging up his movement.
We'll just sit out here and
Only the priest can't do it.
And Jelsa.
I'm able to.
And Jelsa, which is fine. That's
But the thing is,
oh,
why
hold,
would you?
hold, fun. You don't all get to roll multiple times. We are. I'm not. Might not be doing. I might not be doing combat rounds, but we are talking turns. So, Snooks failed.
Snook's got
Snooks
stuck
got a
the
5,
first time, yeah.
and then got through. Yeah, I'm going to say Snooks failed for now because I like Snooks. He can
Aw.
get round. He basically the next round he'll get through with his 7 because he didn't need to spend a penny to re-roll. Okay, okay. Grimvold, Bert. Well, Bert's walked into the room. Grimvold and Rannick, what are you going to do?
I'm not running over because I'm sticking my head back through and trying to get
Okay.
Dondrad to come through because I'm certain this is a thing that a priest needs to do because it's all it's
Okay.
said about faith.
What about you, Grimvold?
And why
It
are we
should be
going
pointed
north?
out. You can see the energy is building.
Well, so we need to leave the room before we get fried, do we?
That's
Do
what
it.
I'm asking you.
Or do you want to
Well,
just
it's
run
Tuesday,
across the
it's
room
not
as fast as
Friday.
possible?
Do you want to cross the room or do you want to go back through the doors? Is all I'm asking you right now.
Well, how long do I reckon I've got to get across the room?
About 3 seconds.
I'm going to run across the room then. I can do that.
If we want to get across the room, why don't we just go the long way around and automatically succeed?
Because that would be
Divination.
smart.
The sign on this door here says you need faith to get through, and you're the one that's a bloody priest. Come and do
But
some
we've
priestly
already
stuff.
been there.
That's quite unfortunate. But
Do I need to do a faith roll or is that door just opened, is it?
Oh, that door's been opened. They opened that before.
All right.
Bert would not have stepped close enough to get shocked. He would have just gone through the door.
You're in the room, mate.
Yeah, Grimval triggered it, so we need a bigger check.
No, just being in the room, it triggers every round.
Right,
It's
okay.
evil. It's evil like that. So you either have to step out the doors, do you know what I mean, and make a plan, or you come. But I think you'll probably be both okay.
Gunty, this thing is tickling at the very least, and it's probably going to blow Bert or Reedy's head off or something. Will you just come through and take a look? I mean, you're meant to be the priest.
Okay,
You're meant to
next
do the
round.
faith thing.
Grimvold also takes 11 points of damage, but I don't think that's going to affect him. Oh, he's shaken, but that's all.
Rannick, being as he is somewhat long-headed, is just going to step through, pick Dondrad up, and try and walk back through with Dondrad under his arm.
Okay, that will give Dondrad a +2 bonus to his spirit check, which means he gets through. Bert's moving into the room. Bert
You've
can
got to have faith.
I need a notice check also from Grimvold as he ran across the room. And that's where we'll leave it today. After.
Well, my notice is really high.
I dragged Dondrad in.
With all the time we spent trying to identify those things, would I still have the fatigue?
Oh, well, it's an hour's rest, isn't it? Or you could drink one of those relief potions.
So we're just going to all leave Jelsa on this side of the door going, what the hell?
I'll be back for you in a minute, Sparkle Tits. Don't worry.
We shall leave
I'm
it today.
safe.
I have to be honest. I for one cannot work out how you're supposed to work out something. Does anyone have the? Does Dondrad have divination? Or I can't remember.
Yes, I've got divination. Could speak with the dead.
Yes,
I've got that pen too. That one that
you do. Yes, you do. Well, I'm going to suggest we leave it here today with some on one side of the room and others on the other side of the room. And I think we'll suggest.
I haven't even got past the doors yet. Excuse me.
We shall come back.
You don't count, Chelsea. You know that.
Yes, so I can speak to anybody who's been here before and died.
If any of you had a brain, you'd realize that getting Jelsa in there and stopping at the door, she could teleport whoever's here across the room.
Well, you've seen the other side of the door, Jelsa. You know what it looks like. You've been told which room it is. You could teleport in.
Yeah, but you still got to have a spirit check to get past that door, don't you?
Maybe or maybe not with teleportation. Either way, it's only tickling Rannick at the moment, and He's got it in
Yeah.
his head that faith is the key. We've got negative energy. A door that says faith is the way to pass. It's Dondrad's problem. I've just got to get Dondrad in there.
Dodrad's in there now.
Yeah.
Next turn.
So
We'll start next turn with. We'll start next turn and see what happens. We'll start next week and when you're in there. But in the meantime, I thank you very much.
Everyone's
guys.
using bennies to get cow points
Power
back.
point.
Isn't that a good idea?
Yes, because that's what we do.
GM says it's all over. Spend your power points. Spend your bennies for power points.
You can't take them with you.
Exactly. You can't take it with you.
Oh yeah, good point. Oh, I
Right.
right.
I'm going to leave you all to it. Thank you,
Thank
one
you very
and all, and
much.
See you next time. Sunday for some, or next Tuesday for t'others.
Toodles.
Safe.
Thank you, Thump Black Pudding.
Indeed. Take care now.
Bye.
Ta-ra.
Bye.
Ta-ra.
Ta-ra.
See you later. Hecky Thump. Baba bing. Hello, Thrift. Yes. It's time to stop the stream. See you later. That was a good game, actually. I enjoyed that. But Twitch is a piece of shit. It blocked. There was like 7 people joined, and none of them could chat because Twitch blocked chat for non-followers. Like, did I turn that on? No, I didn't. So stop doing it, you crud. See you later.